ちなみにお気持ちは飛んでくるね。なんか最近はマジでないよ。最近はガチで平和なんだけど、スプワンの時のお気持ちの率やばかったよ、俺の DM のお気持ち率。ガチでやばかった。お気持ちツイートが。あなたがチームの雰囲気悪くしてるの分かってるんですか？チームの雰囲気悪くしてるから勝てないんですよ。めっちゃなんか、もう、なんか、すごい真顔で、なんか、お気持ち DM 来てたから、バカオツって言って、ブロックしてた。どれくらいの頻度で来て、結構来てたよ。その時ガチコーヒーです。ピノターさん、本物これ。キモいな。いや、キモいでしょ、マジで。本当に。お気持ちにはめちゃくちゃ強く当たるから。キモいでしょ、だってお気持ちは。お気持ちは普通にキモいでしょ。ピノターさん、これ本物ですか？ちょっと。今度僕と一緒にちょっと三国志のトークちょっと一緒にしませんか？ちょっと一緒に。三国志デートでも行きません？ピノタさん、ちょっと一緒に。三国志めっちゃ好きなんだけど、ちょっと三国志デート行きませんか？アデルも三国志めっちゃ好きだから多分来るよ。いや、なんかね、前、ドリームマッチ終わった後にみんなで飲みに行ったんだよ、競技勢で。の時に、なんか、一番、なんか解説で疲れてるはずのアデルが、なんかわかんないけど、キングダムの最新刊の話になって、で、キングダムの最新刊してるうちになんか三国志のトークになった瞬間に、もうアデルがもう目ギンギンにしてさ、なんか、めっちゃ食いついてきたんだよ。もうキングダムの話ももちろん食いついてきたんだけど、アデルは。三国志の話にも死ぬほど食いついてきて、アデル。
酔っ払いすぎだろ。
めっちゃ詳しいんよ、喋ったら。やばいよ、アデル。グレタキ超運かーとか言ってきた。グレタキが超運かーとか言ってきたからな。いや、俺がなんか俺は超運かっこいいと思うけどねとか言ってたら、なんか、グレタキは超運かーとか言ってきた。いや、マジでなんか、アデルね、目ギンギンにして喋ってきたよ。俺も三国志めっちゃ好きだからさ、普通に。なんか普通になんかみんな疲れて寝てる中でさ、なんか三国志トークになった瞬間に、急に目ギンギンにして起きてきて、みんな寝てる中で、三国志トークで1時間ぐらい喋ってて。
喋ってたなぁ。コンピューターです。
いや、まあ、なんか、まあ、漫画だとさ、やっぱり横山三国志とかもそうだけど、やっぱり食推しじゃん、みんな。まあ、やっぱりでも、食はね、やっぱなんか、なんか、なんて言うんだろうな。かっこいいよね。張飛はあんま好きじゃないんだよ。パワハラ上司でやっぱりなんか、アルハラもしてたっていう。超運はかっこいいよね。後を助けたエピソードが俺も好きすぎて。超運かっけーって。超運だって普通になんか史実ではあんまりね、そんなに三国無双のなんかさ、主人公格になるほどの、なんか、位の高い人じゃないんだよ。俺は脅威が好き。順位好きなやつはね、マジで渋い。でもこれ絶対知らない。超量推しはやばくないか？木野田さん。超量推しはやばいでしょ。
FC ボーダーの1ぐらい。そうだね。
やばいのか。いや、まあまあ、でもいいと思います。でも全然。 皆さんガチ本物だった。棟梁ってあれだっけ、なんか、呂布軍についてて、なんか、義軍になんか、願いとして人じゃなかったっけ。三国志でメジャーな趣味だ。いや、なんか俺の親父がめっちゃ三国志好きでさ、で、なんか三国無双とかさ、めっちゃ俺
それでその話言ったら、そう抜けるね。
そうだよね。俺の親父がめっちゃ三国志好きだったから、その影響で俺も三国志めっちゃ見てたんだけど、3歳児からね、見てたね。なんか俺その話した気がするな、なんか。ピノタさんと。俺がなんか聴覚と間違えて、なんか、ピノタさんなんか、聴覚好きなのやめてみたいな言ってた気がする。なんか、そんな話した覚えあるな。
聴覚好きは結構やばいな。
俺の中でなんか、ピノタさんがなんか、高金属がなんか好きみたいな、なんか、イメージあったんだよ。ピノタさんが高金属推しで、俺ちょっと引いたイメージある。なんか引いた記憶あるもん、なんかその飲み会で。俺が勘違いして勝手に。ピノタさん高金属好きなのみたいな。聴覚好きは変態。高金属はさすがにやばいよな。
やばい、それだけその話言ったら抜けれない。高金属って。
超音押しは定番すぎてつまらん。いや、超音かっけえだろ。それ俺三国武装でも一応超音使ってたぞ、普通に。だるくね？超音押しつまらんって何？
これさ、
超音いいだろ、どう考えても。
これどうやんだっけあれ。
超音かっけえだろ。
ツイッチのサイトをさ、ツイッチの見る場所をいっぱい。
いや、三国武装したくなってきた。
いろんな視点映るやつ。
俺の姉貴なんかね、巨長ばっか使ってたんだよね。なんか、もう嫌な記憶をなんか思い出してきたわ。巨長好きな姉貴とかいるか？
バグってる。
巨長だよ、巨長。
発表です。お疲れ様です。そう、専用のサイトあれば楽なんだよね。なんかいっぱい視点見れる。4個ぐらい同時に。同じ画面で。
三国無双したくなってきたな。
サイト名忘れちゃったな。
本将校大好きだった。いや、なんか、5のね。5の可愛いやつね。5の可愛い姉妹ね。
言わなくていいや。見らしてきます。
なんかね、5軍はなんかね、俺三国無双から入ったから、なんか謎のイメージがあって、なんかちゃんとね、三国志史実とかもちゃんと読んだんだけど、なんか、5軍はなんか三国無双から入った人からすると、なんかすげえ、なんか、乙女ゲーム受けを狙ってるキャラクター多いんだよね。三国無双の5軍は。なんかリクソンといいさ、周遊といいさ、もう明らかに乙女ゲー受け狙ってんじゃん。あのビジュアル。リクソンはイケメン化されて人気ある。いや、まあ、リクソンが有能なのはわかるよ。確かに。リクソンはクソなんか有能なのはわかるよ。
マルチツイッチか。
有能なのはわかるよ。また三国トークしましょう。いや、ぜひしましょう。ちょっと、今度ちょっと飲み会でね、三国トークしよう。もう、アウェーにしよう、みんな。競技勢。競技勢みんなアウェーにしてる三国志トークして。
マルチ。
何の話してんのってドン引きされるぐらいにはちょっと三国志トークして。
マルチ勧誘。使い方。
アデドはついてこれる。アデド
と、危ないサイトみたいじゃん、これ。
デジーさんと、
何これ。
シュウペイは多分三国志トークついてこれるから。
危ないサイトみたいなんだけど、これ。読めない。
デジーさんもね、意外に喋れる人だ。意外に語れる人だよ。デジーさんとキングダムについて一生語ってたもん。
これか？
なんかネタバレくらいかけてちょっと切りかけたけどな。ディジーさんになんか、
えこれか。えーっと、始まっちゃう。お、ただのニトラさん327スパです。ありがとうございます。これ全然配信したりしなくない？ NA さん。NA じゃない、EU か、今。ごめん、EU か。EU だったら別に公式だけでいいな。待って、今日そもそも何のグループがあんの？どこのチームがいいんだ？ヨーロッパ、ヨーロッパ。これだ。24日。今日だよね。うん。荒いやついるね。ファイアビーバーズ。J リング e スポーツ。ここは前回出てなかったチームだね、先週。ハーデッキンとこ押してるな。頑張れ。J リングも頑張ってほしいな。J リングズ e スポーツ。これだよね。これでチャンネル名出せば、やってみよう、一回。トリマ、ウォッチパーティーの人はいいから、配信。とりあえずまあ、マンデー。あれマンデーえなんか違うスペルになってる。これ消すのどうやんの？これチャンネル名間違えるとめんどくさ。このサイトじゃないんだよな。こっちなんだよな。マルチツイッチライブ。で。出た出た出た。こんなだったっけ？こんなだったっけ？なんか違うぞ、前のと。マルチ STRE。これだ。これ。マルチストアみたいなやつか。覚えとこう。メモしとこう。忘れそうだ、それ。マルチストア。ちょっと待って。よし。なんか配信してる人少ないなヨーロッパ。別に、公式だけでよくねってなってきた。この人してるな。エレメント6。これをコピーして、ストリームに貼っつけます。ストリームには、そうだなハキスとかしてないの？ ハッキさっき配信してたよな。やめてね、配信。あ、グレスクしてんじゃん。はコピーできないんだけどなんで？あ、これすればいいよ。グレスク、KCP、E6。マタフェはウォッチパーティーか。あ、これファイアービーバーズ。ファイアービーバーズを配信するか。ハッキしてんじゃん。あ、音楽やばい、音楽やばい。もう、盛り上がってるわ。なこれ、コピーできないのこれ。うざいんだけど。What? スペル打つと面倒。これ、小文字に変化される。待って。そこに視点の URL をコピーすれば開きます。視点の URL。視点の URL。視点の URL どうやってやるの？やべえ。なんかグループモード。これチームで見れるんだ、こうやって。なんかユキサングラスかけてるし。やべ、視点の URL の仕方がわかんねえ。機械音痴なんですよね、俺。これアンダーバー打つのだる。俺のキーボード的に打てないんだよな。打てないっていうか、打てるけど。視点の上にあるやつ。視点の上にあるやつ。あ、これか。あー、はいはいはいはいはい。ここね。オッケーオッケーオッケー。で、えっファイヤービーバーズは、シンプルいつも配信してないっけ？あ、してるわ。マジ人気なんだよな。これさ、これコピーすればいいじゃん、これ。これで、おー、ほんまや。これ読まろでいいか。おー。
Let's go, let's go.
Be the good character, boys.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
チャットはいらんから、チャットはいらん。これでいいや。完璧。いや、そうだね。FC、ちょっと言ってなかったけど、FC マジボーダーだね。今多分 CR が上がってきて、まあ、ちょっとまあ、今ちょっと効果中だから言うか。俺がバルキリーやるかも。シュガーピーさん、ヤムさん、コンピノです。セニュスさんも。
Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's go, let's go.
Six fucking game.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
なこれ。重いんだけど。あ、バトルフィー終わったわ。
Looks like it's two squad checkpoint, but I'm not sure.
マンチーム終わってたけど、で、ペロさんがジブバンガかな。ストップね、バンガなしでいくかも俺が。ストップは、バルジブシアか、バルバンガシア。ノーセプトフナと一緒になるかも。構成。結局。 で、俺がバル。私ペロ3番ガの理由はね、ワンピック率が高いのとウィングマンいいから。
It looks like it's going, yeah. You can go for cannon if you need to.
誰を見よう誰を見ようハーデッキって配信しないのかな
No, I'm not.
してんじゃん、ハーデッキ。
I'm gonna plug my shield. Yeah.
これさ、もう一個増やすのどうやんの
Checkpoint.
Okay.
Wait, can we
これ
not?
か。
Yeah, go from checkpoint, I guess.
Okay.
なんか俺バグってねみんな俺の配信見れてる
To craft my shield.
なんか俺人の配信見れないんだけど。
No blue, no blue.
500 ping, holy shit.
大丈夫俺。
You guys are good on loot?
I'm decent.
Yeah, come.
CD さんこんばんは。なんで
No side on
なんで俺見れたんやろ
I found a win. I took the win. Nice, I'm just.
Come on, flatline car.
Nice.
ちょっと待って。
Win, R9.
俺の配信見れてるみんな。俺インターネット終わったくね
114, by the way.
Yeah, I'm 110.
We're going top right or
Yeah,
right?
we're going top middle now.
Got me a bat, Sonny.
見れてます。
Nice.
なんで
We're going for the zip, right?
Yeah, from the middle kinda.
yeah, okay. Oh, gold R9.
俺のインターネット多分今終わってるわ、多分。なんかコメント欄も、クラッシュさん
Go straight
と
forward, sales, go
ジ
straight.
ョニーさんのアイコンが一緒になってるし、なんかバグって。
Nothing on scan.
Nice.
How long for the
Crafting.
Captain.
I dodged the scan.
あ、治った。治った。
10%.
I'm going top. I have no hold you on the shot. One guy's on the left.
これさ、
Yeah, we just wait here. We need them
こ
to
れ4個しか見れないわ。点。うわぁ。E6 高スティックなんだ。
Valks here, Bangalore.
すごい女みたいな声してるな。
They don't have a beacon character.
ごめん、E6。
They Valkyrie thing.
Valk ulting.
Let them do. Don't even.
あ、やべえ。
Maybe the fake. No, we're good.
なんかバグっ
Scan
と
the
る。
ship quickly. Scan the right as well.
Yeah, nothing.
Do not craft. We don't have time. We're gonna rotate.
There's a team on the right. Team on the right. Don't
Okay.
hit it.
Okay.
で、ここに。
Let's go.
Just
They're
got
all going
Valkyrie
for
as
that.
well.
We're gonna Valkyrie for that, I think.
Okay.
来週マジで応援してます。
We're gonna Valkyrie for Beast. Let's
ありがとう
go.
ございます。
Yeah.
Try to
Bari
get a building or
mas.
something or inside maybe.
まあ、いけるよ。
Let's see where everyone is playing.
Yeah, crack this guy. Watson. 57 flash!
He's hiding behind this. Flying. Okay, no.
コメント欄どうやって消すんだこれ。
50 on them. Wait, they just swerved here. They landed here in this
Yeah, they
house.
flew on this building. They might have got pissed on the sky.
なん
They
か
might
コメントの消し方教えてほしいんだけど。
Anything on
I
us.
hit one for 50 in this guy, but that was all I did. I didn't do anything else.
They're full HP.
Can you break that door?
Yeah, keep start rocking.
That's so fucking bully.
Listen, we have a penis. We have a penis here, okay?
Yeah, I'm carrying one as well.
I don't know. It's a caustic team with blues.
じゃあ、ハンドルさん公開してんの消さなきゃ。
Valk crossing above us.
Yeah, looking.
63 on the Valk.
Wait. They landed. Look at that.
They landed like inside.
Yeah.
Right here, healing right here, healing right here. Wasn't just batted. They might be pushing us. Thermite on me. Look at that. What? Look at the scan. Look at the scan. They're so split. So split. All good. All good. All good. Just Dominique's. LOS for me.
There's a Seer on height with
Okay,
white
do that.
armor, as you guys said before I cracked him.
Yeah.
高級とんかつ定食さんコンピューターです。RK さんコンピューターで
So
す。
hard without a scope on triple take.
It's okay. It's fine. You don't need one, bro. You're the best.
I know, but like, it's better if I need one. If I can.
アンチは
Try
That would
and
be-
get inside.
ダウビだ。
How much line ammo do you guys have? I have 84 for R9.
180.
Take all of
580
mine.
for R9.
I dropped
Shoot,
it
boy.
center of the building.
Oh, you got a fuck ton then right here.
玉ねぎさんコンピューターで
There's,
す。
there's no like close door on the caustic.
お腹減った。メロンパンしかねえ俺。
Yeah, just keep trying to break this.
俺、大会から食っ
Is
て
it a
ね
caustic team? What
え。
character
ご
is
飯
it?
食ってない俺。
Caustic,
マジ体調悪かったんだよ、もう。終わった後。 ずっ
Bro,
と
is
喋ってて。
Sweeney in this lobby? What the fuck? Vacuum their door, please.
夜の8時までさ、4人でさ、喋りながら ALGS 見てたもん。
Yo, this spot is dog shit.
来週にの構成とか。まあ、アンチ寄らなかったけど、でも後半も結局ドーム2回ぐらいあったからな、ワールドエッジで。
Listen, late game plan, okay? We're gonna gatekeep, we're gonna play for the ramp here, okay, underneath. So we're gonna be fighting inside beast if there's a 3P, so we can play for the northern rotate. We have the Caustic Seer Vok team to worry about, but they aren't an immediate threat. We have no one else to worry about. This team, the Caustic team, will get pushed by Fire Beavers, okay? They will get pushed by Fire Beavers at some point, so we're gonna be 3Ping that. When we 3P, we were watching out for high LOS. We were watching out for LOS of the east side because east side will try to 3P that too when we full commit. So we don't necessarily full commit. Alright?
Yeah.
We just go, we go check, and then we just chill.
ハヤビーバーズも赤アーマーじゃん。あれ、ミル取ってたのか。ミル取って、あれ、ミルだった
Yo, I'm gonna
セノ
throw
ー
my
ペ
these guys.
ハヤビーバーズ。セノーペか。
Right there. Right there. That guy's charging me like an idiot. Clown boy. Clown bitch.
They smoked my door.
Oh, he has no doors. I hit all the caustic traps.
まあ、割と傾向あるよね、そういう。何回も同じアンチによる。
Passive hill.
え、アラヤス、ニューキャッスルなんだけど。
Ask, I might look for an op.
ニューキャッス
No one,
ル
oh my, do not peek that. There's that shit. I almost died because no audio.
ノーディオだ。
I have no tracers, no audio. I almost died. Absolute dog shit game. Holy fuck.
I have traces, I have audio. No cap.
Yeah, okay, wow, congratulations.
金ノックニューキャッスルじゃん。
Alright, bro, shut the fuck
No
up.
cap.
One. Shut the fuck up.
Drop me armor sit down. I have a triple take, so I can poke.
Yeah.
公式大会で使う
Buy
の
the
いい
fucking
ね。
heirloom, dude.
30 purple.
アラヤス余裕だもんな、ポイント的に。
Cap.
Can't be, can't be. I'm using the penis.
I think it might be.
Let me,
This is
no, that's fine.
Want me to just regen? I can regen. I'll regen.
Yeah, regen.
ゲーミンググラディエーターズ
I'm
で
using a penis anyway.
もう GG でいいや、長いから。GG ワットそうなんだ
I
け
have
ど。
4.
And you, Sane?
I have two.
I'd give him one though.
I'm vibing. No, no, I'm
いや、まあでも俺らもストポのな、ストポのノー、ね、月面の時に、ハンドリさんがその、月面だから死んだのあるからな。
there's people right behind
あれなかったらもう、
and they have charge rifles.
全然もっとプラスにできたんだよな。A 対 C めちゃくちゃ団子だったもんね、ポイント。
Okay, don't peek that. They're
逆にさ、
all pre-aiming that.
B、C はさ、トップ5以下ぐらいがもう、20ポイントぐらい離れてるからね。
They do have seer. Back hunting above us!
They all have
6位と7位かなが20ポイントぐらい離れてる。もうすごかった。で上位チームは大体アンチ中入ってたね、も
What scope do you have in charge?
1 by 2.
う。くっそ早い移動が。
It's my favorite scope though. So
You're fucking weird though.
1 by 2 and 2 by
まあだから俺らも、俺らがその、誰だったところはその、ストポが
Oh, I get it, 'cause you're
ジブ
controlling.
って車で中構成なのに、中割と入る構成安定ムーブなのに、
It's all about
エッジが
with this shit.
めちゃくちゃ火力より構成になってるから、
Tracking's good on it.
なんかムーブが変わっちゃってそれに適応できなかった。
No cap. No cap.
から、両方合わせ
Playing
る。
on the opposite side. I was thinking of playing that too, but
Nah, it's pretty
スト
shit.
ポもジブバル視野とかにして、まあ、中入れるようにして、
if we're a match point, then yeah.
エッジもバルシアバンガで、
We'll have like
ま
the
あ
end,
中も
you know,
入れ
ending,
る、
right? Like it's like
外も
here,
いける
kinda.
みたいな。エッジはね、バル入れないとね、多
So
分積む
five,
ね。
this isn't necessarily in.
BC 見てて思ったけど、マジ積む場面が多いよ、あれ。
Like I will formulate
バルじゃないと。
this guy right now. No cap.
Height just wins. Till
バルじゃないとまあ、ファイト勝っても、2回ぐらい勝って、さらにアンチ入んなきゃいけないから、めちゃくちゃしんどいんだよね。
All the
really not.
markers you're gonna be experiencing.
限界があ
It's
る。
really not.
から、バルを
Or
入
if
れ
you
る。
hold, if you hold this zip line over here, you're chilling.
If you hold it well, bro, it's great. But
まあ、そうだ、俺らからしてありがたいのは、ホワイトオールがこけたのがでかかったね。
I'm gonna bait core Scott. You ready?
Yeah.
Never mind.
だからライバルは、ホワイトオール、リグナイト、リドル、CR ぐらい がライバルかな。
I can grab it,
どっか落ちるよ、これ。
but it's pretty risky.
You can't.
確率高いのは、リグ、ホワイトオール、ホワイトオール、リグ、
You're just gonna have to look at me.
FC の順で落ちるね。今んとこ。まあ、まだあと2回あるし、わかんないけど。
On the bright side,
同
guys,
じ
no matter
A グループ
what
だから
happens,
ね。
at least we'll get 20th.
They just. What?
Coming.
They pushed.
あー、ザイン死んじゃった。
They're walking in.
ガスこ
Kill
れ
this guy, kill this guy though!
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you, I'm with you.
E6 か？
I'm going back inside, I'm going back inside.
Rock is one. Saying you dumb idiot, man.
死んじまった。
Одно хп валька, одно хп валька.
ファイアビューアーとあれやつやってんだけど。うわー、
Она нокнулась.
強豪同士やってるよ。
Я по ноку въебал. Я сферу. Бросил эсы. Я хилюсь. Я хочу.
Со второго в балкон!
いやでも返したというか、
Она нокнутая была, ее резнули.
これワンチャン勝つぞ、アライアンス。
Ага.
ポジが一気に強くなった。全て来たから。
У них
Жду,
ульта
когда
позже
крышу
упадет, чем
заберете.
наша, да,
Я
да,
могу
да.
крышу занять, ребят. Давай, забирай крышу и бей.
Забирай.
Давайте, пикайте.
Пикаю.
Они хилятся прямо сейчас. Погоди, блядь, я...
Не могу пока.
Касл одно, нок.
え、強っ！
Понял. Я
Жду вас.
Еще байка балкон на крышу
Да,
улетает!
я запушу.
Я пушу.
Сир одно,
Я сейчас
пушьте.
запушу, подожди,
Первый.
да, пись,
Пушьте,
да, пись,
надо, ебать их.
Убил, все.
Рез.
ファイアビューアー強っ！
Рез, га. Скинул армор. Я пытаюсь отхилиться, ребят.
いや、これ起こしたら熱い。
С третьего заходит. Я ультанул. Нет, не ультанул. Старый за одно.
170!
Сломайте эту хуйню.
Не могу, не
Я
вижу.
ультанул. Я хилюсь на святике.
Я забираю балкон.
Я ультанул, сейчас балкон заберут.
Давай, я
Нет, они даже не на крыше. Они даже не... У меня скан не работает.
Хилюсь, я застанил на первом,
Первый.
Я крышу занял, ребят.
Давай все крышу заберем.
Ага.
Можем крышу
Подожди,
забрать.
пока не могу.
У них харза. Я крышу забрал с собой.
110 дал чулу.
Забираю.
Отмену нет.
Нокнули бангу.
Не торопитесь, сейчас спать.
Я хилюсь.
Тарза одно на мне.
Надо
Тарза одно на
следующий
мне.
там,
Их ебут,
надо
нет, на мне
следующий там
стойте.
забрать.
На мне стойте,
Окей.
все ок. Тарза одно хп было, можем с первого пикнуть, чуть что. Я жду вас, им прям хуёво, ребят. Готовы просто
めっ
дэшнуться?
ちゃミリアン。
Прямо.
Давай,
Да, готовы?
давай.
Давай, погнали. Окей, погнали.
Сюрик.
Ага, давай,
Два.
выходим.
Ласт, убить.
Его.
Я слапаю.
Найс.
Я другой склад смотрю,
強っ！
Хилюсь.
Не идет, все нормально.
Мне из гангбиста въебали, хилюсь.
これ耐えたの強すぎだろ。
Лева, ты
20
один.
секунд, захиливаемся, пацаны, нам надо будет уходить сейчас.
Да.
Значок под настойку дали. Они пушат нас?
なんか来てないカタリストルトで。
Лева полетел.
やばい。3パ目来てる。
Гори тыкать крышу.
Беру. Пацаны, давайте в зону, мы можем просто в зону. Давайте вальковаться отсюда.
Следующий дом
Надо
просто.
вальковаться, надо отсюда вальковаться.
Давай.
Я
Не,
не могу, я упал на следующий.
окей.
Блять, Лев, надо вальковаться,
Надо
пиздец.
файтить, надо их файтить.
Давай, все, принимаю.
Идите ко мне, все нормально. Хилимся
Иду.
здесь и валькомся. Бля,
Такую
Хилюсь,
времени
надо
нету,
быстрее,
пешком.
Лев, пизда нам.
я понимаю.
Пешком,
Давай,
просто
давай.
подходите.
Пешком.
これやばくね？
Понял.
Пешком.
А, стоп, эта зона не сильно же дамажит. А нахуй мы торопимся?
Сильно?
Все,
Они на машине. Это сильно,
А,
это
сильно,
третий, вы
сильно,
чё,
да.
ебанулись?
白ハーマーになってんだけど。
Бля, меня нокнули.
У меня га.
Нету смока. Они тут. Сиру хуёво, пиздец.
また金のこぼした。
Нокнул Сира.
いや、きついな。
Бля, ебаные животные тупорылые.
きすぎですね、これは。
Да, у нас тут чел вот тут, подо мной. Он убегает просто в дырку. Вот тут сканю, под этой хуйней. Я знаю то, что он пьет.
Кроза почти крак. Там кроза есть, красная была.
Хаза одно, риф нажала.
Нокнул я.
クリプトだとね、
Хаза лифт
Она
убегает.
エッジもクリプトの、エッジがシェアだから、
Пока, выпадет.
渋い。
Одно хп сир.
ハンドリさんがクリプトになっちゃうもん、そしたら。
Улучшили.
Пока вас.
Ладно, найс, хорошо.
Стоп.
Никто не отдавал, никого
なん
близко.
か画質悪い。ちょっと待って。
Я
Справа файт.
Хар, диджитал забери.
Подходит, крипта одно ног, убил.
いや、ハーデッキのフラドラはもういつでもえぐい。
Я,
Я
по-моему,
пока
забрал
чекаю.
ДТшку.
Лутайтесь и чекаю.
Дропнул ДТшку.
またたりさんコンピューターです。この人も好んでフラドラ使ってるもんな。毎回。
Заберите себе.
Я забрал.
Окей.
好んでフラドラ使う人あんまりねえけどね。なんかフラドラうますぎて使ってるもん。
Можем почекать, а потом вальковаться будем.
У нас две ДТшки поэтому. Нейды заберите, если есть место.
Го почекам, а чё он чё был?
いや、このバルタにかかってるな。
Мои челы пешком реально просто ушли уже.
どこ行くんだろう。
Не, он соло крипта был, их там отпиздили.
Ремейн большой, пацан.
Да.
Фьючер сам комбинация.
Склад уже мулуси, можем просто пешком за ними пойти.
Нам вообще в Алькульте как будто бы на какой-то хвост можно залетать. Ну, мне так кажется. Потому что с нашей стороны нас если кто-то проконтролит, то есть может...
アルファさんは変態だね。あの人パッドらしい。
Не парни, подойдите под пикем, подойдите под пикем.
Давай, давай, на раз, два, три пикаем.
40 сек еще время аккуратно.
あの人マジ変態だ
Они
ね。
в опене, вот тут по вальке можно? Раз, два, три.
Я ready, я ready.
50.
40 дал.
Одно, одно, парень, литерали. Найс, найс, найс.
Го подними,
На
играй.
жабе, на жабе. На жабе, на жабе. Их душат, их душат.
Да. Просто подходим. Я думаю,
Доели,
вальковать все равно
доели.
будет.
Потом справа где-то будем играть, потом справа будем за заборами где-то играть. Вальку доели?
Да, да, да.
Можно в углу марсианки.
Побанайка.
играть. Слышите, пацаны, в углу вот марсианки в аутсайде. Туда можно валькануться вообще.
Чилы чекают.
Госдону смотреть, там дуо на жабе, по-моему, стоит. Или
Парни,
бастоник.
мы будем вальковаться или нет? Я думаю,
Вообще,
надо.
как будто бы можно, да.
Под марсианку. Да, блядь.
Да.
На меня идите, от меня вальканемся.
Вот тут Солька душат.
やばい。
Могут сейчас Сержи просто нас отъебать. Тут смоги, можешь в них? Го в них.
Го-го.
Упал в смоги. Перед нами упали.
結構やばいここは。
Накракал. Большой ем.
Ульту не дал, мне отменили.
Хотим пикнуть, хотим пикнуть.
Го-го,
Надо.
надо.
Иду.
いやこれファイト勝てそ
Ганок.
う。うまっ。
Спина еще.
今のうますぎだろ。
Одно.
Мог. Ласт.
Дал найду.
Одно, валька, одно.
Большой, большой.
Другой склад.
中が怖い。家中。
Оттуда пикап.
家中からギョフられそう。 家外かよ。
Окей, живем
Я
туда.
большой ван.
Отсюда.
Я
Кавер.
дам бэкер.
Пошли, пацаны.
Отнейдл.
Одно хп сервас въебывается. Одно хп сервас.
Нок.
Да, я
Блин,
умер.
да есть было.
НТ.
ナイファイ。これ公式見よう。あ、もう公式広告や。みんな死んじゃった俺が見てる人。
Time over by just the corner. And honestly, it opened up that third-party scenario in a way that neither team was expecting. Neither Aurora or Game and Gladiators thought that they would be in
あ、やっぱ
trouble
コースティック
in their
A6 か。
respective spots.
ワンパしかいないよな、
Very
コースティック
quickly
なんか。
discover the opposite. We dropped down to 8 squads. Again, a continually bloody game, Zephyr. Passion managing to retain some height for now. Not ultimate height in Downed Beast, but this next pull changes everything.
Once again, this tail no longer in play, more directly towards that platform that J-Lings came through with, but Passion, they hold hands with Maestro all game long, but finally the
いやーうまいそれは。
Horizon Low dropped at the hands of Tax, a return from 0-0.
2v2 でもバルキーの人がフルだ。アーマーストップもできた。
Tax though with
いや
an
うまいわ。
immediate swap, leaving it to Zanya to at least
いや
secure
E6 ギ
that
ョフリ
next
いっ
kill
た
there,。but Element 6, here they come.
And Tax saw this earlier. He knew the third party was incoming. E6 unable to capitalize on the height. Now get pushed themselves. And it may just be their end.
またたびさん800円のスプレーです。貴様のコーヒー代、今日はお疲れ様でした。スクリーン調子良かっただけに残念ですが、さっきのチームメイト信じてあと何ポイントとか考えずコーヒー飲んで落ち着いて来週チャンピオンになってください。ありがとうございます。さっきの俺だったらどこ降りてた？全然考えてないな。
Obviously, with the first take on this platform, or nowhere to be seen, potentially outpositioning towards the edge there. Instead, they pulled back to the very cusp of this foot. They know they don't have the lines just yet, and they're more than happy to wait out the onslaught that comes through from that beast itself.
いや、わかんないな。賞味、まあ、あそこら辺になるんじゃないかな。
Don't even have to worry about it. So many people are funneling out into the open, and J-Lings get to farm. Maestro go down, Danish go down, Horizon Union are out, and we're into the top 3 just like
結局これ、
This is going to be
北側からこっち取ってるの強いからな。J リングとこか、北側取ってるチーム強いんだよな。ムーミンさん、おはようございます。
They won it last time around, and they're poised to do it again. An off angle by Nags here already secures massive damage from above.
いや、アイテムはまく強い。
Phoenix Legacy
2人やっ
does
た
have
か。
to bide his time, but that is major resources expended.
No climb up available. Phoenix Legacy just
3
bunkering
人赤じゃ
down
ん。
in the middle of this, and you can't help
挟まれて
feel
る。めちゃ
bad
くちゃなん
for
か
them
窮屈な
as
ポジだな。
Kella from the top of Down Beast, from the top of Challenger Circuit, now start to push up. Ring starting to close. This is do or die for Kella, for Phoenix Legacy, for Jay Lings. Who's gonna come out on top? Can Kella finally do it?
It's tough to say here. For Kella, they have one of the better positions. We talk about the rotation towards that pole. Both Jay Lings and, of course, Phoenix Legacy will be forced out from their back-end position in just a moment's notice. And look at Odie with this absolute supreme high ground to work with.
いい牙多いってね。
So far, Juso backing him up. Another DG threat, another Bangalore, and another situation where you simply cannot fire back. Phoenix Legacy go down, and Odie Price. That's gonna be the drop for Kella Gaming, and in they come. Nags bites the dust. Noises go down. There's one member left, and it's Odie and Juso versus the world as they pick up this final kill. The Prowler does it in for him.
Kella
Gaming from the Challenger Circuit pick up their win in week 7.
Kella Gaming.
Kella Gaming from early on, a deep rotation in from North Pad, steal that one away from even the likes of Aurora, who quite literally land in the down beast, play from that height, time the rotation in his own way, take away J-Ling's platform.
お GG8 キル9位で10ポイントナイス。まだ1試合目だからね。
They go into the opposite side where teams
Kella
like
Gaming
A.PC
って
and
どこ
Pioneers fell before them.
大会のチームや。 まだ3試合か。
We'll have to see how it poses,
見たことなかったの。
especially in regards to the points overall. Let's bring back Tiff in here. What an incredible start to the day of B versus C.
A definite incredible start. Congratulations to Kella Gaming for taking that map 1 victory with Esteemed. As soon as I saw them take that ultimate high ground, I was like, this is their
バルは行きたい場所と行けない。
If they fumble this,
行けなかった時を常に考えてるから。
onto Nags from J-Lings and then
そう
followed
です
up with
ね。
another one. I was like, this is clean. That was incredibly well played. So thanks for calling all the actions.
でもああいう切羽詰まった場面は行けなかった時のこと考えれないからな。もういたらファイトみたいなことしかできないと思う。
I'm gonna say
that
when the shots are so clean, getting excited.
だからハーデキたちはね、あれ3キル取ったからね、偉かったと思う。
It comes so naturally, and watching Kella succeed was really incredible, right alongside Phoenix Legacy, who very much need good games today.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pull up some of those highlights so we can start
6ポイント、まあでかいね。
But I do want to go through some of those highlights because, you know, we've been spoiled with some really solid
まあでもあと2回あるから、
starting with that charity pro-am just a few days ago.
徐々に縮めてってもいいんだよね、リドルと。
In particular, it was Hardeki that stood out a lot. I was constantly watching the gameplay and I was like, dude, this man is on one, and I was really curious to see how that performance.
6ポイントでかいけど、俺らも6ポイント差だった気がするんだよな、前。
We did get a lot of early action, in particular with the Fire Beavers Dia, but then that's when we saw GG start picking things up.
Yeah, it was such an unexpected moment.
リージョンファイナルと来週で、まあ、リドルより上だったら、リドルは越せる。彼女とお別れしてきて寝れません。どまい。
So many squads fell on the way
Oh,
through,
magic.
not knowing how they wanted to handle this transition into the outer part of Down Beast.
I think it's the hardest part of Down Beast to play. We talk about anything on that west side. You have some of those buildings in the back.
マジ疲れたな、俺昨日。具合、久しぶりに具合悪かった。でもなんか、俺だ最近ね、すぐ起きるんだよ。だって、俺昨日の夜8時、8時半か9時に出て、1時ぐらいに起きたもん。夜中の。
Or more points from placement.
4時間ぐらいしか寝てない。
Showing for them, but Kella as well taking a solid there. They had 6 eliminations, but jumping down to the 11th through 20th place. This is where things are getting a little like interesting, right? You mentioned Aurora. Their drop spot is the Down Beast, and they got evicted early on and were only able to pick up 1 KP from that. And you just start to look. Fire Beavers, sure, they went out in 17th place, but they had 5 eliminations. Had V2 not cut off their rotation, they were poised to continue on the domination, and it's just been really, really exciting. We'll kind of see how that goes forward. But here's the deal, Dia. You know, you did really, really solid casting that map 1, but we're gonna throw you into the void. We're gonna kick you out just for a little bit because I believe Zephyr and I are gonna be like going through the action there on match number 2. But I'm sorry. You know, you did a really good job. But we are gonna cut to a quick break, and when we come back, it's probably gonna be me and Zephyr. So bye, Dia. Go grab yourself some water, chat, because things are about to get hot.
睡眠は大事って大谷くんが言ってた。でもね、俺体調はね良かったんだよな、当日は。でも体調とかの問題じゃないんだな、あれは。試合前はどんなスポーツ選手もそうなるらしい。あ、そうなんだ。コピーウーマーさん、コンピノです。スタジオで開始してるの日本だっけ？そうだね、多分。漫画のね、違いの直し方少し話題になってました。俺は湿布貼ってるずっと。まだ痛い。結構俺ね、1年に数回起こるんだよね、寝違い。久々だったね。まあ多分ね、冷房つけっぱで寝たからね、筋肉固まってだったんだと思うんだよね。そういえば冷房つけっぱだったなと思って。
WD Black, the official storage partner of the Apex Legends Global Series.
Welcome back to the Apex Legends Global Series. Spider, Tiff, and Zephyr here to call all the action for match number 2 while Dia takes a short little rest before coming back for match number 3. But seriously, you guys did a solid job bringing all that action, and congratulations to Kella Gaming for withstanding one of the hardest positions in Down Beast to play.
Well, I appreciate that, and I hope these teams are appreciating their starting success even more here. I want to highlight it just because I think it's so absurd.
調子いい FC が見たいです。
Phoenix Legacy, props to them. Get absolutely pushed out of their POI. No time to loot. Come all the way back in and finish top 3 nonetheless from not even a Valkyrie deploy, not even a transformation. Literally have to walk it in.
Yeah, it's really tough, right? And they've kind of been struggling and
だか
trying
ら
to
戦
figure out
績
like
見たら
who is going
悪
to
い
be
け
their
ど
trio, right? We've seen them testing a lot of different players today. They've
あん
got
まり
Imp back on the team.
悪
They
いと
had
感じてない
Peerless Peanut in the, I believe, the last competition I had witnessed out of them. So they've been kind of trialing a third, and they're trying to figure out what's going to happen. But I feel like they've still been relatively consistent, but they're not going to be able to reach their final form until they get that trio solidified. And I love that you bring that up because we were looking at like
細かいことだ
scrims,
と
granted
細
scrims
かい
are
こと
few and far between these days, but historically during this specific matchup, J-Lings does kind of encroach on that checkpoint drop spot in Storm Point. So it's relatively tough for them because they are a fast rotating team. They want to make sure that they can get that ring console information and then hit the ground running per Sabs' request. But looks like match number 2 is about to be
アンチはきつかったけど、でももっとうまくはできたから
The action was pretty cracked
細
for
かい
map
ことで
number
きて
1.
れ
I'm
ば
not gonna lie, and I really hope it holds true here for match number 2.
I don't know if it was cracked, I don't know if it was the down beast, or if it was just Fire Beavers, especially starting off the game with a bang. Nonetheless here, a nice little reset for our teams.
被ってんだ、チェックポ。
That caters completely opposite of what we just saw.
Hey, I mean it could be, but we're
FC のファイトはね、ちょっと前とは違うからね、面白さは欠けてると思うよ、今は。正直言って。なんでだって IG 力変わってるからね。
I'm not sure what's happening here, but whoever's giving us these northern zones, thank you so much because this is going to be all in Alliance's favor and Horizon.
昔のその FC のファイトが好きってやつはね、多分今ね、見てもあんまり好きじゃないと思うよ。
and you'll start to notice. But think of the Fire Beavers, right? They're that edge-hitting zone team, right? This is going to be exactly what they want.
Right, it's funny you say that. You're usually of the mindset where you're like, oh, come on, guys. You know, a catered rotation that's much longer would usually be super punishing for any kind of team. And it usually is. Dia was bringing up some incredible data earlier on. I want to kind of retouch on it. Fire Beavers in the zone itself have the highest ring damage taken out of any other squad out there at 19,000. 5 digits. やってて思ったけど FC ファイトすごい脳筋みたいなイメージあるじゃん。でも全然なんかめちゃくちゃなんかこうハンドルさんも納得しないと多分言ってくれないし、あんま脳筋じゃないんだよね。
With playing that edge, you run the risk of the team rotating earlier, similar to what we saw in map number 1, just kind of holding them out. I feel like if Fire Beavers had just a little bit more time in that, because you saw at one point one of the Fire Beavers members had switched over to a white shield last minute to kind of carry on that rotation. So a little bit of a disadvantage there, but as we start to look at some rotations early on in particular, you have to think of where you're able to get the ring console, where you can get that map scan to have the information of not only if you are going to play outside the zone, it's what's available, right? And those, by the time that you've made your way into the next zone, that data that you got from the map room scan is so outdated, but Maestro getting started a little bit early here.
We talk about Nightmare, who typically lands here in high point and already delivering to Maestro find a double knock in the moment.
話し合いは大会を見たら分かると思うよ。誰見ようかな。アライアンスはもう近いからな。
I don't know. I was shooting. Yeah.
Okay. All good. All good.
Maybe we hit it.
All good. Drop me armor sit that way we get out.
ないってその後も報告少なかったように感じてしまったんですか。そうだね。ここ最近なんか喋り少ないね。だから、まあ、かといって聞きづらいから、何を考えてるのかわからない状態。普段からもね、割とね、少ないんだよね、会話が。死後があんまない。何を考えてるのかわかんない。彼は。もっと楽しんでほしいと思ってたけどね、俺は。ゲームを楽しんでほしい。
Alright. Oh, what the fuck? Get out in 3, 2, 1, here. What the fuck again?
Why am I Yeah,
let me scan. Tell you're in front. Let me scan.
I will. I'm just walking here.
It's free.
Nice wall hacks, it's free.
そうだね、まあ、元気にやってほしいぐらいかな、俺は。
Justify your wall hack, you fucking dirty little cheater.
Yeah, you fucking filthy cheating bitch.
Alright, bro.
You filthy fucking cheat.
No more info, Beacon.
I'll fence up. Fence up, unique. Swap me armor down. Oh, your armor's broken. I don't want your fucking.
同性はね、めんどい。
Swap me armor, I have a charge.
同性は絶対したくないね。
I'm flatline charge. Swap me someone.
Yeah, take my car quick.
Dude, I swear to God.
グネスク何してんの？あれか、ハイジャンプしようと思ったけどいけなかったんか。やっぱね、パッション強い人、まあうちでいうハンドルさんとかは、一番ね、元気になった方がいいんだよね。元気に。
Dude, Alliance is playing Newcastle now. Are you fucking kidding me?
Charge rifle these guys. He's running in the open. Wait, cracked him, kill this guy.
I don't have enough ammo for this. I'm not gonna shoot.
FC ハウスじゃないよ。
Waste of ammo.
But that's a free kizzy.
You want more heavy ammo?
多分ね、あれで俺が HL だから控えてんだと思う。
More heavy ammo.
Bro, it's like Tyrone's just 1 sec. I need to have a drink, bro.
What's your weapons though? Wingman flatline?
で火力に集中したいって言ってたし。
How much sniper ammo do you have though?
それにしたいんだと思う。できれば火力に集中したいんだと思う。考えると、まあ、いっぱい考えちゃうタイプだからやってて、だから多分火力に集中したんだと思う。だからちょっとあんま喋れないんだと思う。
There's two. No,
Take the
it's
line.
not.
It's all good, Maestro.
Yo, Swinny's here. Swinny's here. I'm griefing the
I know,
fuck
I
out of
know,
this guy.
I said revenge literally at the start of the game.
俺が頑張るしかねえ。
We're gonna fucking grief them.
まあでも大体
Swinny's gonna
ね
watch this and say,
俺がダメなとこ分かったから
"Oh,
な
What are you talking to us? Griefing. I thought you were the boss. Come, 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 come.
Look. Please. They're literally just.
そうですね、変化の時期ですね。
I'm not
They're
looking
going
with you
to
guys.
Valco. They're going to Valco. Wait.
Fighting in house again.
Yeah. We get kills from this team though. I think.
Yeah.
Look at this with us. I think.
詰まってる
Look at
ね
this.
な
I'm
ん
looking
か
at the other house, okay? Look at that. Swap with me.
でもこのアンチだ
Because
ったら
I'm sorry, I
さ
can probably get a kill.
Yeah.
KCP 良くない？この
I really
右
want to
右上
3P
の
because
画
I
面
can't
の
lie.
人
They just wipe.
グレスク。
I don't think
That
there's
guy
anything.
got insta one clip, so I mean the fight's fucking long over.
メンタルおかしくなるよ。
These guys are just
もう
meditating.
やめたいもん俺。
They might just be medkiting so they think, oh, they forgot about us. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
なんか俺毎回謝ってるもん。ごめんって。
Play here, down here. Don't wanna get shot from
マ
the
ジ
side.
なんか毎回俺が謝んなきゃいけなくなってる。
I mean, there's a chance they could have snuck into zone now.
だからとりあえず謝ってる俺。
No chance.
よくないけど。
There's literally zero.
Okay, as long as you keep looking at it, we're good.
俺が一番背負ってる感じするんだよな。
They have to be in zone, bro. I've got eyes on literally everything.
All my char traveling in realm has led me up to this game.
Yeah, they've all.
え、マジで俺謝ってるよ。謝る癖あるもん。
Take height, take height, take height!
Get back up, get back up. Yeah,
Take
いや、
height,
なんか
take height,
雰
take
囲気悪くしたくないんだよね。
they definitely will.
height. Take height, take height.
Yeah, we're on high.
We've been up here, bro.
Okay, where the fuck are they though?
Team coming from
俺が悪くすれば、二人を悪く、まあ、
bro. They just
ちょっと気が楽かなと思っちゃって。
Bro, what? Did they fly off the map?
Maybe they flew
I'm just
back.
watching.
I think they flew for the house in the
ホワイトティさんこんばんは。
They're
Coming up,
fighting
coming up,
right
coming
now.
up.
Coming?
Right here. They're going back down now.
Yeah.
They're
Swap
just-
me armor, Sane, swap me armor, Sane.
大会はね、ドンマイで行った方がいいよ。
like right here.
マジで。大会でね、怒るのは良くない。
Yeah, they're gonna fight us then.
怒るっていうか、まあ、あんま言うのは良くない。
No, they're gonna fight. They're fighting already. They're poking each other.
Wait, a team is fighting on red ping?
なんなら俺もスクリームも
I
楽
wanna
しくやりたい
see
派だ
whatever
からな。
happens down there. If there's a fight with 3P.
And yeah, I can look as well. There's a guy really split. I'm gonna walk down slowly.
I'm fairly certain it's only one team in both these houses right now, okay?
ホライゾンは
Okay, so just split
きついからってだと思う。
Sears far in the back. His teammates on this rock, and the other guy's close. They're playing split. It's Bang, Sear, Valk. Bang smoked me out. I have a little angle though. I can see if they run up or not.
That's good.
I think they might just go fight the team. No, Sear's just AFKing. Sear's in that same spot that he was before.
The Watson team that back ulted is here.
詰まりすぎて。
Okay, well they're gonna die.
It should be gaming gladiators.
Okay, they're dead later.
Yeah, their spot is not playable.
I'm gonna like peek the far left side here and see if I can kill
Yeah.
anyone.
80 purple.
そうだよ。俺、マジでめっちゃ言われてるよ。
Think it was fine.
How much evil do you have though?
I'm
Just swap me,
6'8",
swap me, swap me, swap me,
six-
swap me.
Yeah, 6'8".
まあいいけど。
See, maybe you can stand on this and get.
まあ言われすぎな気もするけど。まあいいけど。
And it's fully kitted Nemi's best gun in the game.
Crossing.
Looking.
GG just fully crossed. Golden Gaming
How the
Gladiators.
fuck did we miss that?
Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, my bad.
102?
もうガッツリやる。フノトとかは
Fuck did I do
フノ
100?
トとか俺は言いやすいんだよ。
It wasn't even a headshot.
言いやすいのかな俺。
That's all I can really say, bro.
まあでも言いやすいって思われてるのは別に嬉しいけどね。
I'm blocking the
Please don't use
なんか
sniper ammo.
言いやすい、いい人なのか、
There's a
言いやすい舐められてる人からの二択だけど。
That's good.
まあ多分舐められてはないと思うから。
He's right here. He
まあ
thinks I don't
いい
see
ポ
him.
ジティブな方で捉える、それは。
Unfortunate for him, you know.
I only have 44.
でも割とね、割と言うよ。なんか、
Oh, yeah.
これ合ってるかなと思うやつは言うよ。
Half of what you have.
I'm
And just
giving you
don't
20.
shoot, yeah,
I have
don't shoot.
28, okay?
Yeah, I'm only
literally,
going for short
can't
shots.
shoot.
I'm literally using.
ガッツさんも言われてんだ。へえ。
I'm using
でもガッツさんなんか昔から言われてるイメージだな。
no cap.
ヘイト役なイメージ。
Yeah. Wait, you know what that shit is?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Hunter
you watch
counter.
Hunter Hunter?
Yeah.
Wait, you watch Hunter Hunter?
Yeah.
You're my favorite IGL in the whole world. Wait, you actually watch Hunter Hunter?
Yeah.
FC トキシックが集まってるからな。
Yeah, I liked it too.
トキシックじゃない、ストイックだ。ストイックが集まってるからな。コーチも含めて。
Right here, he's just
Oh, you don't need this?
No, I have a blue one.
まあ、真剣だからなんだと思うけどね。ポジティブに捉えてるけど。
Alliance cocksuckers.
The way you could just greet this kid right now, bro. The way you could just greet.
Should I go to you?
You could just come to me and he'll fuck off.
FC ストイック集団だからな。割と。フナティックとかもそうだよね。
I just only really want to shoot if I'm sure. 86. I'm going back up. He's not going to peek that again.
Yeah. If we just waste his heals on red armor, sooner or later, when they push us with bang ult, we could just peek from the little inside section.
これは、コーチの2つの家じゃない ?2 つの家前アンチじゃないこれ。
I whiffed.
アライアンスは次どこがいいんだろう。アライアンス見たいな。アライアンス見よう。アライアンス。いや、てか、ヴィラン20位今日渋くね。なんで1位と20位なの？平均10ポイントになっちゃったじゃん。あ、違う、13か12か。1位だから25ポイントか、それは。次マジCR。CR 潰されて。CR が一番近いから俺ら。C グループの中で。俺らもリドルとリグナイトとホワイトオール上回んなきゃだからな。そう、アーサータの時、O2 の時もそうだけど、1位と20位しか取ってないんだよ。いや、俺は頑張るよ。いろいろちょっとね、背負ってますからね。
I'm gonna pen watch north. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I'm sorry. I'm no scan. No scan. Nobody in building. Nobody in building. Let's gatekeep this effect. Let's gatekeep this. You can look around us.
とりあえずピノさんに言うみたいな。まあいいよ別に。僕は大人なんでね。多分 FC の中で一番年上だと思う俺。
Right side. Crossing. Crypto. Low. 100. Yeah, we got a pistol. Can you hold it? Okay. Break the drone effect if you can. Break the drone.
ケイスさんコピーです。
Nice. I'm batting. There's another Arco to behind, boys. Okay, just make sure. Yeah, we'll just go back to Yuki if we need to. Okay. I'm showing presence.
そうだ、CR が10以上。だ CR が次こければ俺らと同じぐらいなんだよ。まあてかそれよりもまあ俺らは他のチームよりポイント稼ぐってことを考えた方がいいね。ああ。
On my right side. Use me.
これはあれ渋いっすね。どこも戦ってんな、ハードキンとこ多分きついな、これ。これきついアンチだな、これ。そう、結局他のチームどうこうじゃなくて、俺らが1位取ればいいの。
No, they did not miss it. I can't help you anymore.
It's okay. I'm flying back up.
Yeah, come back.
いや、このポジ強すぎだろ。
You have 2 kills, yeah? Good shit.
このアンチは正直ね、外ムーブのチーム終わりだね。
Yes, and this team here, they use Bangalore, but they will have it up again, okay?
No, they're 3Ping as we speak right now.
Okay. Can we...
We can...
顔触りながら考えてるのおもろいな。
Well, we need loot.
I know.
What do we need?
They knocked one. I'm gonna go, okay? I'm gonna get loot.
It's a Horizon team. We really need to grieve that Horizon team. That Horizon will fuck us. Horizon will fuck us, okay?
Okay.
They're close to me.
Just come back then. Don't risk it, bro.
Yeah.
36 and so on, okay?
Yeah, I'm coming back. Just watch me quickly, Ness.
I am.
Just in case. It's still a bank team. This is.
They're very close.
Okay.
60 in that bang.
Watching the right side peek.
でももう10部隊なんだ。
I need you to gen on roof when...
割と少ないんじゃない？なんか止まったんだけど。全部止まってる。あ、動いた。
Valk low, Valk low. Knock, 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 knock. That's a kill, that's a kill. Valk is dead. It's a duo behind us now, okay? They might actually... They won't rest. No, no, no. New team, there's a new team. There's a new team on them.
ストップの方が取りしやすいよ。
Get that position, Sane.
Yeah, I'm already on it.
Good, 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 good.
いや、出違いが痛い。
Can I go here instead?
咳するだけで首が痛い。
But careful, I only have LOS right here.
See almost one clip. Oh my
Good.
god.
Careful, Sane, Doug got shot.
I'm on Siscan, I'm running back. I'm running back.
Run back, run back, run back.
That you called me. I'm fine here.
Sear knock, Sear knock, Sear knock.
Good shit. I'm on scan.
Sear finished.
I'm not on scan.
Bangalore right here.
Bang smoked on you.
I'm gonna give you wall hack. I'm saving shield. I'm saving shield. Careful, Sane.
He's dead. It's okay.
Nice.
I grabbed the loot. It's round 4. I'm grabbing the loot quickly.
I need sniper ammo. Careful, careful, HP Sane.
月曜はスクリーム休みだね。出ないチーム多いから。
It's for sniper ammo. It's for sniper ammo.
No, there's not. He has no ammo.
Can I swap weapons?
You can, yeah. But you have to loot the left box, the right box.
How much sniper ammo do you have, though? Give me all your sniper ammo. Drop your wingman. Give me all your sniper ammo. Drop your wingman, okay? Go loot. Go loot.
The left box is really far, bro. You can only get the right one.
Where is it? Where is the box?
The box is...
Oh, yeah.
Left box is far down there, unlooted. Right box is close to you, but you won't be able to loot the left one, I don't think, bro.
I don't know. I need light. You guys have light?
I have 100 light only for my car.
Yeah, well, I have 0 for my
I can take heavy if you give me. I'll give you light if you give me heavy.
I'm taking light. I'm taking light.
これ KCP いいよ。
That's all I need.
サプライボックスだけだけど、
What's our next wave, boys? What's our next wave?
耐えれそうではあるけどな。
We play here with Jen, but we have to shoot right, or we can... Valco play...
世界でチャンピオン。まず世界行かないとね。
Listen, someone's gonna take that roof and fuck us.
Yeah.
How can we take that roof? We can't.
ボーダーだから。
This is in. We can maybe kill these guys and play.
まあでもあんまり考えすぎてよくないからもう考えないわ。
81 in the sphere. They dropped down.
もうボーダーだからってずっと考えてるとさ、1週間しんどすぎるわ。
Yeah, I fuck with it. I think it's our only play. Wait, these guys are pushing. We can back off a roof right now. Come here, come here. Back off a roof right now. Right now, go, go, go. Go, go, go. I'm gonna. Do you have Jendel? I think we take this roof first. I think we take this roof first.
やれよ、それ大丈夫
Actually,
な
no,
の
just commit. Just take this roof.
Commit to where, Nusky?
Drop down low, 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 drop down low.
There's a full team on your roof.
Drop down low, drop down low. Play on me, drop down low.
Yeah,
Play on my floor, play on my floor.
I'm on your floor. I'm on your floor. Go inside, go inside. Break it, Joe. Nice. Huge. Okay, we're fine. We're chilling. We're fucking
I
fine.
gent downstairs.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
That's so good. That's
Good
so
shit, well done.
They'll...
よく入れたな。
Look out here, look out here. My ult doesn't reach it. Do we have an ult excel for me?
No, no ult excels.
Watch your back right now.
Yep. Just crouch, guys. Just crouch.
They're gonna fight above us, they're gonna fight above us.
Yeah,
My ult is gone now.
In our honor, literally opposite us. Literally
Right here where we landed.
On our window, on our window.
Yeah, on our window. I needed that. Can we peek it?
Yeah?
They're resting.
Yeah, I'm coming with you.
See, crypto knocked.
There's two more.
What's it
The-
dead? Chill and reset.
Yeah, I'm healing. Play on Gen, play on Gen, play on Gen.
I'm on gen.
Listen, they're fighting.
They died, they died.
I'm gonna loot this box real quick.
それ当たれんのか。
Are they fighting above? I can't tell. I think they are. Top 3.
Back on me. Okay, no, never mind.
Top three, guys.
Team on us, on the team. I'm popping it back. Come help me, guys, please.
I'm with you, I'm with
Yeah,
you.
I'm with you.
Stay on me and don't peek that. That's stay on that door.
Crack that catalyst.
They might swing us.
I'm popping a bat. You guys are full HP.
頭休めたりしてるん
Listen,
ですか
team on the
して
outside
ない。
has to move before us,
わかんない、
okay?
わかんない。特に何もしてない。
Our door's gonna get blocked. We gotta play for the west side.
Yeah, I was gonna say we go outside. We wrap around outside, no?
We don't wrap around, but we play on the outside.
20位以内じゃないね。9位までが世界大会いけるから。
How many bats you guys have?
I have 3.
Can I have one?
I have 1.
Yeah, dropping 2. One each.
Peek the staircase.
Drop another one for you, Sane.
20位以内はそれ、リージョンファイナル出れるかどうかだね。
Can we just get fences
リージョンファイナ
everywhere?
ルはもう確定で出れるか
Kill
ら、
this team if they peek.
Where else do we need even fences?
あんま意味ない。
Listen, team above us might just desperate play on us. Team above us is on the roof. Team above us is on the roof, okay?
Okay.
Second floor's free.
Yeah. Second floor is free.
Right here in this corner. Kill this. Oh, never mind. Don't swing it. It's there. Go.
Can we get nades?
I don't
I have 1 frag. We going back downstairs?
Yeah, play for downstairs, Sane.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna try. I wanna try.
And we go for this rock next, I think.
What direction is best? North or west or? I think we go west. Sane, come here!
Yeah, I'm fine, bro. I'm fine.
I don't care. Just come. Dropping another bot. Take it, Same.
Yeah, I got it.
How long to Gen?
Hey, wall?
I don't have ult. I don't have ult for this.
I won't have Gen. I will not have Gen.
They're gonna have to drop down it. Look
Dropping right side.
Careful, start crouching. Watch out.
Chill.
Crack, bang.
Bang is almost knocked. I'm batting.
Fuck, they're pushing us. You have to full send them. Full send them for a second.
No, we can't.
All you Del. Behind you, Del. Two guys.
Nice try.
Fuck, dude.
Nice try.
Lucky.
3位でした。
Nice try, dog.
V2。
Okay, so I caster cursed them. Unfortunate is not what I thought was gonna happen. V2, you know, after a successful rotation throughout Thunderwatch, fight their way tooth and nail into High Point, despite not having an actual building. Maestro having high ground, KCP having the real estate inside the building. V2 comes out and takes that win.
We talk about their ability to create space there in the end, Tiffany. The only team on the outside of those buildings.
Yeah,
Yes, I love defensible positions, especially for our early into zone 5s. Some of those tend to become a little bit of a funnel, especially when you have that kind of tiered cake of both KCP and Maestro right on top of each other. Neither sent it, therefore they were guaranteed to fight.
Yeah, hey, and it was a crazy one.
鳥はバル行っ
Let's
て
go
練
ahead
習
and
する。
bring back Dia because we have a
両方。
lot to talk about. I know you've been sitting there watching, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
26ポイント分かってるのやば。
Just watching, really that final zone is the biggest strategic moment of the game, as it so often is. Because what really caught me there
ヤバルあとはもう攻撃力がなさすぎる。
It did unfortunately bite Jailings. You guys talked about it on the broadcast, but it was an interesting way to approach that game because as we saw, V2 got to benefit from the fact that both Maestro and KCP
ストップは
wanted to play for the
シ
win.
ア
If either of those squads are comfortable
シアジブバルやってみ
second,
て、
the
俺、
position
バル
of
やる、
low
バル
ground
俺。
is terrible. But
で、
if
エ
both
ッジ
squads
は
of high
バ
ground
ル
wanna
シ
play
ア
for the
バン
win,
カか、
you're actually the one that comes out on
あ、バルシア
top
バンカ
because
だ。
you get to take this guaranteed third party, and it was an interesting way for
で、
Jailings
ハンドルさんジブ
and
こ、
V2
あ、
to
シア
approach
固
that game.
定で、俺バル固定で、
Honestly, it makes me think of
ピ
like
カ
a
ペロさんが
Spider-Man
ジ
meme
ブ
where you're
と
just like
バンが
pointing and you're all just staring at each other where there's 3 teams left. It's like, all right, but who's gonna make the first move?
やる
Who's
予
going?
定。
And you talk about
今
that,
の
it's
と
the
ころね。
playing for the win because you look at the final 3 teams and it's kind of like, okay, do we go for second here? And if that happens, that team will immediately full send onto V2 and just try to soak up the KP they can get and then be all right with that second place 9 placement points. But you're right, that didn't happen and it just caused an all-out chaotic moment where V2 was able
いや、ジブ車はね、
Let's go ahead
め
and
ちゃ
look
くちゃ
through some
移動で
of
きるから
the
強いよ。
match 2 highlights. And D, I know you were focusing more in particular on that end game,
まあ、
but
クリプトはいいんだけ
talk
ど
about、some of the
車
early
で
rotations
ムーブする
and
とき
maybe
に、
those fights that kicked off
あ
some
の、
of the
ピ
drama.
コーンできるから、
Yeah, there were a couple really interesting things that
敵の位置見れるからクリプトの方がいいんだけど、ファイトがね、やっぱ視野の方が強いんだよね。
Heroes also played a really important part in this game, not only
で
eliminating
バル入れるのは、まあ、
rotation, but pushing Phoenix Legacy
ま
out
あ、
into
それ以上
the
中に
north.
入
They
る
had to take the
時がある
rotation
からか
up
な。
by
あ
wall,
と詰めれない時
ending
とか
up clogging that area of the map in the
に
same
バルを使うって感
way
じか
as
な。
it was down towards Thunderwatch, where so many other teams
シアジブでも
badly
詰めれなそうって
I
時
know
に
we
バルジャンと
called this
か、
effort once again Fire Beavers, who almost
あと一回なんか止まって、アンチ外れるなって思ったら、バルジャンして、がっつり中入ったりする。でもガッツさんはね、もう B グループだから戦わないから、ディジョンファイナルぐらいしか。それで、まあ、俺ら、エッジはクリマタイターだから、遠いから、遠いってか、中ムーブはそんなできないから、まあ、外でも飛べるように、積んでも飛べるから、まあ、船とかノーテープみたいに、圧かけながら、無理なら飛ぶみたいな感じかな。で、フナティックいつからあんなキルムーブチームになってんだよ。
And V2 withstood so much from
フェネティックどこよりもキルムーブじゃない？
trying to rotate and look at how many kills they cleaned up. Oh my lord. V2, let me remind you, are sitting at 23rd coming into the day, nowhere close to playoffs contention, but this changes everything.
You think? I mean, a solid 26 point. I feel like if you can throw down a game like this, that has to help your confidence, your mental game levels. And you think about some of our teams that are even in the top 10 right now, overarching for the season standings. J-Ling's right there, 3 match days. One of them, I believe,
飛べたらそうだね。
place or a 14th place, well outside the top
飛べ、
10, right? Then
まあ、
they come back, they win a match day, they get a second or a third.
まあ
and
いろいろあ
they
るな。
stay consistent because that's all that
後で
takes.
飛ぶのが強いとこ、時多かったね。
Have a bad match day. Just be consistent, throw down some match day.
あとハンターミスった時とかさ、あるじゃん。中継のグローと友倒れした時とか、あれ結構もう判断遅かったから、判断遅い時はもう飛ぶとかで。できるもんな。
Interesting thus far. You know, I was thinking about this matchup and I was like, this is a powerhouse. This is one of the better
保険が効くよね、
matchups
保
that I
険。
could think to see here in EMEA, and it's just been quite interesting.
マジで。
Well, I'm glad to see those names up on top. It's a distance from the norm that we may not be used to, but one we can definitely understand. V2, Maestro,
ちょっと市場なんですけど NA が早く見たい。やっぱ NA が早く見たい。
J-Ling's Horizon Union showing up from behind. My major concern as I see it though is
X セットとオプティックみたいな。
and only 4 matches to go. Can these teams breed the consistency that keeps them among the rest all day?
X セットオプティック NRC ヒューリアみたいね。ダークゼロも。
to be able to withstand some things, and I think Rain Day himself would say, you know, 5 to 8 points on a bad game is what you need consistently.
アライアンスはもう貯金がいっぱいあるからね。ファイアービーバーズも。この2つは貯金がいっぱいある。パイオニアもね、高いからね。GG 頑張ってほしいな。ハーデキンとこ。
I know you see things a lot when you watch a different perspective and you can kind of like hone in on the final circle because it's different when we watch it over it and then Dia watches it back and he's like, well, here's what I saw during that. And I think when we were highlighting that initial kind of 3v3 J-Lings and V2, that was a pivotal move there because that call they made when we had that listen in Zephyr, it was, you know, we stay here, we win the game. Well, then you go on. If they win that fight against V2,
いや TSM 上がってきてないよ。これ結局5試合で8位だからね。5試合で8位だから、で、NA は11チームでしょ？ 100 点抜かれます。NRG 抜かれます。フィエル抜かれます。CLG 抜かれます。グリッチエナジー抜かれますみたいな。めっちゃ抜かれるタイプこれ。TSM。だって2試合分少ないからね。多いからね。1、2、3、4、5。5か6ぐらい順位落ちるよ。TSM。13位とかなるよ。13位、14位あたり。このままだと。だから多分、マジで、ボーダーなるかならないかぐらいだと思う。そう、5でここだから、意味ないよ、結局。上がってくるから。ランも渋いね、ラン、イマルズっていうのかな。アルブラレリンとこ。だから俺らは、アツシさんじゃね、アッシーさんが平均ポイント上げてたけど、平均ポイントとか見てると、CR に抜かれる。CR と1試合少ないけど、19ポイント差か、CR と。で、平均ポイントに抜かれる。で、今俺ら9位なんだよね。ボーダー、9位ボーダーです。で、リージョンファイナルは、1位から9位のチームが勝てばそのまま進むんだけど、10位から20位のチームが勝ったら、もうリージョンファイナルでもう一気に世界大会行ける。で、9位のチームが10位になっちゃうから、俺らが落ちるってなっちゃう。このままだと。絶対条件はリグナイトとホワイトオールより上。 今んとこ俺ら9位だから。CR が上がってきて。絶対条件はだから A グループ、同じ A グループのリグナイトとホワイトオールより上行かなきゃ。かな。来週の絶対条件は。今週かも。リグと3ポイント差。リグだね、一番怖いの。ちょっとね。クリさんとやり合うのは渋いけど。だからリグか俺らが落ちるね。このままだと。残酷だけど。まあ、それかまあネイキッドとかより6ポイント上で、ネイキッドじゃない、リドルだ。リドルより6ポイント上で、リドルとリグナイトが争うとか、そういうのもあり得る。で、リージョンファイナルでこの1位から9位が勝てば俺らは進めるみたいな感じかな。だいたい1位から9位が1位取りそうだけどね、リージョンファイナル。入るよ、リージョンファイナルのプレスメントも。入るから、あと実質2試合俺ら。ネイキッドとか C グループあと3試合ある。だからボーダーが90。90から91とか2とか、そんぐらいだと思うんだよね。ボーダー。でもこう多分ね、パルブはまだわかんないのか？まだわかんないか、パルブも。ノーセプフナティック GO、ファン、ネイキッドは確定ラインじゃないかな、ほぼ。1、2、3、4、5。5チームほぼ確定。あと4チームがどうなるかって感じ。パルブ、リドル、FC リグ、CR。もしくはリージョンファイナル優勝チームみたいな感じかな。エイパックのスは。始まっちゃってるよ。アンチはよくあるやつだね。カスケ上。どこ見ようかな。はいえ、KCP。
Dude, my heart, why are they rotating this way?
ホモジュニアさんコンビニです。
Sniper, like it's Swinny, by the way. They don't have beacon, that's why. They don't have beacon.
リドルと CR こけて FC が3位以内入る。それ最高だね。
Jesus Christ. I think we play on...
まあでも残酷だよね。勝負の世界だから。どこか落ちるからね。マジで落ちたくないわ。この競争に。
I need that 2x, please.
What's your weapon?
Flatline. I need one of those.
Yeah, just take the 2x. I got a 2 to 4 for my flatline. What's in the drop? I got packet loss. Can't tell you, bro.
まあ考えすぎてマジで良くないから寝れないから考えないわ。無で行くわ。大会当日までは。いつも通りで行くわ。寝れないもん。考えると。リラックスね、リラックス。鳥も早く寝違い治ってくれ。痛いわ、これ。本当に。人生で寝違いを10回ぐらい起こしてんだよね。だから癖になってるかも、割と。ハスキアンチ
I don't scan.
One's still outside. It's the valve. Yeah, he can't get inside. I'm holding. He's gonna. Yeah. He's going. Oh my fucking god, bro! You tap strafed, man. Illegal movement. Such a fucking.
I'm going back. Fuck this.
Catalyst, Sear, Valk, no Watson. Fuckable.
Yeah, we just cooked on the whole game.
We could just nade them out, no? We could just nade them out.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to.
お、GG とこれ近いね。KCP。祈りながら寝ます。お疲れ様です、ようさん。おやすみなさい。祈りながら寝てて。ガス悪い。メロンパン取ってこよう。腹減った。
Да, просто второй холодим. Аккуратно, нас иногда могут с этой хуйни распикивать. Сейчас смогут. Сейчас еще чилы поприлетают, и нормально будет. А уже есть. С крыши нас не распикают, по идее.
Я спину взял, по-моему. можешь подохать по ту комнату. Я смотрю спину до дома.
Не заряжаю фэнсы.
А, окей.
Закрой.
Стоит здесь еще.
Ты проходы, да, нижние еще закрываешь, наверное?
Но только с которыми стороны пришел.
Я еще вообще не понимаю, когда по нас подходит, потому что у меня тупо желтый кружочек.
Ты увидишь...
でもなんかいける気しかしないんだよな、俺。
Индикаторы.
А, на походу
なんか知らないけど、別にあんま焦ってないんだよな。
Правый дом тоже, да.
まあ今日の結果にはちょっと慣れてたけど。メロンパンにマーガリン塗ると、通りそう。
Возможно, два дома.
美味しそうだけど。
Это этот. И этот.
まだこれ裏切り勝つ気あるな。
Середины я
アンチ。
точно сказать не могу, мы битым с вами.
Ну, буквально в центре.
マイケルコフィですな、こんばんは。
Тихо-тихо. Бля, ебаные пролаги тупые. Не показывают на радаре то, что что-то есть.
いや、勝てますよ。まず1ミリも諦めてないからな、ちなみに。まあ当たり前だけど、ボコタだから。ちなみにまあ、安心しといてください。逆境の時こそ燃えるんだよ、私。
Да, 8.
1-11.
У меня глаз левый дергается.
Шоколадки есть?
Шоколадок нету. Опять ни одной не было.
安心してください。空いてますよ。
А, можно пока чуть-чуть пофкашить. Блять, чё ли глаз дергается?
全然裏切り勝つ気あるから、まあ、春たちここでいいね。暇だな、これは。で上位9チームですね、世界圏の。そうだよ、なんやかんやってる人だよ、世界大会。
I'm just stuttering like crazy.
Do you guys have cells?
They're running away, running away. I have 7. Oh, we have Zone. Zone is here, by the way. Zone is close.
Nice, 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 nice. That's big.
メロンパンうめえ。
Bro, there's no backpack anymore. Fuck.
やっぱメロンパンに牛乳ですよね。
Nobody around us.
I cropped it wrong. I hate this.
I got
game.
UAV. I can scan UAV for later.
Yeah, do it, do it.
I'm gonna take it first.
After everyone's finished looting. You got a purple knockdown? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just crafted it by accident, but it's fine. I have 100 extra crafting, but I'm gonna get a Moby then.
How many cells do you have, Yuki?
I'm 411.
Can you drop me some cells? I have 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down and loot
crafting
my. I'm gonna go down and loot my. There's extra bat here, by the way. Extra bat.
Lucky him.
Holy fuck, this server is laggy. Am I the only one?
Don't leave me in fact, I might get knocked.
I'm gonna get like a massive stutters.
Yeah.
A little bit, a little bit.
There's extra phoenix and bat here, but.
I can craft craft armor. Oh no, we're all red.
Just scan you, give me walk in.
I'm done crafting.
Okay.
Extra medikit up there.
There's so much, dude. I got so much loot. What do you guys need?
Nothing really, just medkit.
Yeah. Zip line on me?
Zip line on you?
Yeah, yeah. They just zipped here. They're zipping back.
I'm gonna scan.
Go
Want me
here.
to scan Akis?
I need to make it first. I need to make it first. Yeah, scan the UV, scan the UV.
Okay, okay.
They're living, they're living, they're living.
I got a mobile. I got mobile. Spare. I got loads of money.
Can I take one of the medkits, I guess?
Yeah, yeah.
One more down here on me. One more down here on me.
Nobody on us. We can take the building.
Yeah, we're just fucking.
We're going for it.
Yeah, go for the building. We can take the high ground command here as well. Let's Valculti, by the way. Let's Valculti from the building and take the waterfall and hold backwards. You take the waterfall, I wall up on the UAV and we hold backwards.
I like that. Yeah, we have deals as well. I love that, Akis. I'm down.
I'm gonna make it here and then we're back okay?
They can bully us a bit though.
No, they can't do shit. They can't do shit. We have a team of spiders as well, so if they walk up too far, they're gonna get pinched.
Okay.
Nah, I don't think so.
Let's go back here. Recover.
Yeah.
Come.
満線先端はいけるな。
Wait, I'm grabbing the cells quick.
Yeah.
Let's go.
もっと滝まで行くか。
We just play the lower part here and then zip up, or just land on the big thing and I'll wall it.
I have one out to sell, by the way. I have one out to sell.
うん。そうだね、もっと先端、滝まで行くね、これ。入気あると耐えれるもんな。
We gotta catch somebody and get shot up on the back here too, though. You might get shot in the back if you play up here.
I'm batting.
Like, I'm walling.
Gonna be. I'm gonna try and pressure a little bit back.
Yeah, I'm batting in. You have wall, so you can shoot back on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot back at him.
They have Hemlock.
If I can crack
Yeah,
one, they
that's
won't peek again. Nah, okay, they're passive, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta be careful. We're getting
ミクロ置くまでかな。
They have shot of us, though. I mean, they know we're red, so.
5が今週で、6がリードファイナル。
If I can just headshot one, he won't be peeking again.
Yeah.
This purple armor landing on us.
Headshot him, 158 blue.
Nice, good shit.
Just it.
I think you have to watch spiders a little bit, in fact. Was it a hemlock or what do you say?
It's purple armor. They got the Hemlock. Or someone else, I don't know.
There's tons of nades here, by the way. Tons of nades.
What spiders? What spider? Oh, the
Wait,
spiders you meant?
Oh, I can't get the
there was a team on high ground spider. DT here, by the way.
ネメシス弱体化はありえるね、全然。
peek anymore, bro.
I have no nades, by the way.
There's tons of nades.
そろそろちょっと他のチーム見て、アンチが変わるから。うわ、やっぱ裏切った。裏切ってる俺。
Дрон крипто слева там начекают.
Я его сейчас тегну, скорее всего.
Мы их можно с первого их попикать, они по идее только с первого залазят.
上かと思わせて結構下アンチだこれ。
Я чекаю.
うわぁ。
Скажи, когда будут подходить.
こういうの大会で来るのないよな。まあ、なんか経験者
Над нами в этом поле летят. Вот в этот.
すごいね。結構経験が語るなこれ。
Там было занято. По идее. Хотя может.
あ、すぐ入ってきたな。家に。いやでも詰まってるな。ここも。ファイアビーバーズのとこ。
Так правильно, если подумать, там.
КГ стоять, сюда, на меня. На меня. Все?
Да. Мы сейчас ретейкнем.
Я думаю.
Там
Пока
ног,
стреляйте, пока стреляйте.
внутри ног.
Понял. Мы успеем пробежать в дом?
Этот дом до сих пор пустой, правый. У меня нет
Должен быть,
смысла.
да, никто не падал. Как смоки бы.
Проходим.
Давай, сейчас дам.
Готовы?
Я да.
Даю. Право отстрелиться может, не?
А там
Отстреляйте?
пауки стреляются,
Давай.
Тут двойка и тройка, один на крыше,
Хуярьте
походу.
сразу, хуярьте лево сразу.
Я в дом
Сейчас.
затапливаю позицию и стреляю,
Ага,
ребят.
сразу
Давай,
хуярь.
я с тобой, Лева.
Никого не вижу.
Летят в нашу сторону.
Да.
Вот тут на первом, вот тут на улице на первом за пилоном. Вот он.
Не вижу.
Звуков нет.
Он на второй поднимается.
Я хилюсь.
Давай, вообще не вижу никого.
Ребят, так это под нас зона, скорее всего.
Слышишь, а ультани вообще.
あれやすみよ。
What the fuck?
Do you wanna just mirror them? Or
Yeah,
not?
right on the right side. We want to clear the entire like the north side here.
あ、上入ってんのか、アライアンスは。
Did you keep scanning, you can?
I can keep scanning, I can keep scanning.
Yeah, just
You go
care
to
about it.
Hackers, you go to Hackers.
Yeah,
That's fine,
just
you can
keep
double,
going. You
just
can
play
slide
two,
down.
play two.
いや、誰見よう。どこ見よう、これ。
I'm looking low ground, you watch top.
めっちゃ混むぞ、これ。鳥間カスケめっちゃ家入れるし、
This one is closing.
まだ混むぞ
We。just wanna 4P this, right?
Yeah. If everybody fights, we have the entire north side to the swing.
17 squads.
The bang ulting over there, seer ulti and everything.
いや、でもやっ
Think
て
you
る
have to
な
anchor here, you can mean effectively
まあ、そ
low
この
on the
家
side, okay?
そこでファイトしそうだな。
Yeah, just be careful, this is shooting in the back.
先っちょしか入ってないし。
Play Bernie care pack.
Bro, I'm gonna fuck him up right now. I cracked him.
110はいかないですね。90ですね。90から95じゃないですか。
Always lift you one out the battery, out the battery.
前回がそうでしたね、ちなみに。
Only hackers there.
トップ、
100% nobody behind, 100%.
前回10位以内が世界大会だけど、9位が90いかないかいくぐらいかだったから。110もいかないですね。90、
I just scanned somebody, what the fuck?
100もいかないと思う。
That was weird. I got like a yellow dot. I don't see him anymore. No, he's not here. Yeah, I got a yellow arrow. It's gone now. Weird.
Found someone under the bridge, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I think it's a rat, yeah. I just scanned him.
あと2試合だからね。
Can we kill him? Can we go down and kill him?
It's a rat, it's a rat, it's a rat.
Nah, it's market team.
Okay, the right side, the right
That's fine,
side.
We
it's
should
fine.
do what we wanted, yeah.
We're fine, we can go down and kill him. There's only one, right?
Yeah, it should be only one. I'm gonna double check.
これや、KCP 入ってるな。
There's only one.
Yeah, let's
He's
go down and kill him.
C13, southwest.
いててて、席するといて。
3,
響く。
2, 1, drop.
I got charge, I fell down.
60 on him.
Almost cracked him.
ファイヤービーバースめっちゃ仕掛けんな。
You got about up.
50 on him again.
I'm gonna kill him.
He's over here.
フナティックみたい、ファイヤービーバーズ。クソ仕掛けるな。
Watch your right side. Nobody on our right.
Dead.
Nice, grab his loot, grab his loot. I need ammo. Is there loot on him?
A little bit. Here's energy light.
Yeah, I'm coming.
30 energy. Wait, me. One of these buildings were free before.
126 on him.
You can just take roof.
ファイヤービーバーズ見るか。ファイトしてるし。
Oh, that 30.
Попали.
I didn't see
Очко. Хилюсь.
My god, no! Заниматься еще! Еще раз, одно! Еще Вайка на мне лох хп! Вайка лоу внутри!
Бля, меня добили.
Вот тут добей! Добей! Подсос, Кирю! Бэкни вот сюда и ресишь меня там, пушит тебя!
Понял.
Эти еще внутри! Они дерутся, они нокнули,
Дай
может...
звук.
А, все, добей.
Все, дай звук. Ползи на меня, пытайся.
На крыше один. Добили его, и вот отсюда.
Пытайся
Есть
ползти.
нок? Все, добей, я умер, живи, остальник.
いやー、一人は渋いな。うおな
Лёва бикон был, нет?
Да.
Okay, Yuki watch.
Я подсосу тут всё.
I'll watch shine maps. I don't have ammo.
KCP の上に。
Back. Look at one.
70 red, 70 red. Skynet.
About.
I'm buying a lot of skynades,
We're good.
Put it closer towards Marcus.
Yeah, I'm boxing.
Nice.
めっちゃグル投げるやん。
Fuck are you guys doing? Oh, we're gonna shoot. You gotta shoot back, boys. You gotta shoot back.
I'm gonna shoot back.
You have to shoot high ground.
I'm shooting high. Can you watch climb up?
Yeah, I'm watching. I need to Phoenix though. I'm Phoenixing.
I'm watching climbs.
Phoenix.
We can play the back of the roof here too if we need to.
70 red on coming to red on cat. You guys are good.
Yeah, he doesn't. I canceled my heal. How am I canceling?
There's only one guy on your roof.
I still
Yeah, just keep shooting him off.
I'm shooting him. You watch climbs.
投げ物あるからやりたくねこの家。
I don't know. I'm not over. He's speaking.
I'm watching him.
What if we just kill the team inside on us?
Yeah, I can do that. I've got no seriously though.
We could also flip here, right? Bro, this
Yeah,
fucking...
you have to shoot him high. You have to shoot him off height.
I'm trying to.
Back 100, back 100.
I'm watching high, okay?
You cancel him, Mickey? Cancel him inside? Are we stunned?
No, cancel. I already used it.
He's picking, bro, I'm batting
70
again.
red on the guy opposite. He died.
Nice, good shit. I'm batting, I'm not holding climb up. What if we just kill us inside?
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm nading and we can go. Nading effect, peek.
I'm burning one.
Okay. I'm going to
outside, back.
グレないときついなやるのは。
Jen is on stairs. Almost broke there, Jen.
Back, no. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm going.
Back.
Almost got the Watson.
Whoa.
Send it if you can.
Watson one.
Going in. Dead.
Grenade. I'm batting.
いやー、うまい。フィジカルで勝ってるな、これ。パクス。
Pop me yourself.
Nice, we need to take roof again.
Okay.
We're gonna play in the open here. We have the rocks here on top. I'm gonna wall it.
I'm 1-3 now.
I'm 1-6, dropping 2 cells.
Cropping two cells.
In the open. Back.
Cropping cell.
右取れるね。
Anybody below us? Can we swing?
Duo.
I'm dropping. I think they ran.
Nobody's already below.
Yeah. I'm walling here with 3P left, okay? We have a 3P left. Stay spot on me.
Full team on me.
Yeah, be careful. Nice.
I'm coming.
Play slow.
Big Sam.
Roof.
Sear 80.
Taking roof. With your effects.
I killed Solo.
On my door, I'm breaking.
Play together.
アンチ来るよ、これ。
It's fine, we have my walls.
Look for the window.
Play slow. We have my walls. Nice. Right side.
My seriously.
GG パイオニア死んだ。
I knocked one on you.
あれこれチャンピオンきついな。2位は取れるな。
I'm one.
Nice, arms up.
All dead. Last team.
Okay, you get arms up, we can.
Almost cracked one. Give me a knock.
He punched me, behind you, Yuki. I'm behind you.
Nice.
Nice, top two, that's all we can do. Top two, good shit.
I got all the kills though in the lobby, bro.
2位まで来た。いや、うまいわ、あのやつ。うまいっすね。 これじゃない。いや、耐えたな、あそこめっちゃ。家屋上で。KCP やったのがマジで、でかかったな。お、一気に9位まで来た。いや、わかんなくなってきましたよ、これ。V2 こけて。チャンピオンどこ？ここが。なんかよくわかんないチームがチャンピオン取ってるな、今日。オーロラ渋いです。いやー、なんかやっぱどこも波乱ですね。どこの地域も。
Newcastle, my thoughts immediately go to, okay, well, Hackus is usually the IGL. Typically, before we saw him on Ash, he was playing Seer, playing a little more just further back from Effect and Yuki, and just kind of letting them do, entry, refragger, and then he would come in and clean up while feeding that information. So you have to be a little more closer to your fraggers to make that Newcastle work. So watching them take the positioning there at that early, the north side, the top of Cascade Falls, you called it, right? You're like, this is only possible because they have Newcastle's wall ability to really kind of give them a little bit more space in that area. But you also brought up a good point, the interceptor pylon from Watson. Typically Newcastle, we'd see it with the Watson, and I'm thinking back to the only team that I've witnessed recently, Gonbray in APAC North was playing Newcastle Watson still this split, and playing it really well. So it's tough, but that was the first thing that immediately caught my eye. And at the end game, it goes to the prevalence. I immediately see the Newcastle there. That initial knock goes out into effect, and I'm like, is that res going to go off? Is it going to be fruitful here? Can they turn this around? No, they really didn't, yeah.
No, it was a tough position to work with, and Zephyr, there were two very different ways to play that zone, but especially as you're coming out of Cascade, you have the option to, like Vortex, play around the outside, try and capitalize on the open territory, or go in, do some honest work, and get farming, and that's exactly what Alliance chose to do.
You just gotta do some real honest work there, Zephyr.
It is incredibly tough, though. When you are on that Newcastle, I still want to give props to Alliance where it's due, because making to the top 3 clearly shows me that in the transition down from that height into Cascades, they made it work. The real question, though, and especially for all those teams who are considering picking it up now, you have to analyze, there is so much new applicable space for you to work with when you have that legend available. It ain't perfect. You ain't got the Watson. So many teams are gonna try to send it on you, but it's almost like playing into the negative, playing into the zone, playing somewhere that you shouldn't be. It works. Going out there, taking off angles, not being in that building. It is something that can come together, but it is completely against the norm of what your average IVLs or anyone is typically thinking.
I love that, Zephyr. That was good. I love that so much. It was very hands-on, very good. No. You said something there that you're talking, just breaking all those things down. And speaking of the sorry, I always have to mess with you, buddy. But here's the deal. Let's go ahead and bring in our beautiful guest. We're gonna have a good interview here, and I want to jump into some more analysis. And the best person that we could have on our show right now is gonna be Loopy, the current of performance and coach for Vexed Gaming, buddy. I know we had a good chat in London, and it was really good to see you here. So thank you so much for stopping by. But I want to go ahead and give you the floor to introduce yourself and talk more about your role in particular as being the head of performance and coach, and like what that entails maybe on a daily basis.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you guys mentioned, I'm Loopy. I'm the head of performance and the coach of Vex Apex team. Basically what that entails is like I help players identify their goals inside and outside of the game, and I develop strategies and like ways to help them achieve those goals. A lot of what I do like focuses on like mental health, like stuff outside of the game, like your personal life, your fitness, and your nutrition. All those things we kind of blend together and focus on like the fundamentals of Apex, but also like the fundamentals of life. And it's really supposed to just help the gamers like be healthier, obviously. But when you combine all of these things together, being healthy also helps you perform better. So like here at Vexed, I think our main goal is really just to provide everything, all the resources, all the strategies for the players, and kind of like give them the reins and let them execute. but I guess it's just more of like, you know, doing our checks and balances, make sure there's accountability and stuff like that. So really we combine all that into our performance and stuff like that and playing. So
I love that. No, thank you so much for highlighting that, because I know there's people that are going to be watching this broadcast that are at home, you know, maybe they don't know essentially what that entails, and that's a lot of work, and you're huge for the EMEA scene in general. I know for a long time you were also running the scrims behind the scenes, and I've seen a lot on the timeline about that recently. So your work doesn't just end at everything that you do, which is a very long laundry list. But Dia, I'm going to kick it over to you. Do you have a question for Lupe?
Absolutely. I mean, I love your approach, and Loopy, first I'm going to say, big fan. I remember meeting you back in Raleigh, and it's nice to see you here on the podcast. It was
crazy.
As we look forward into the future of Apex Legends, you talk about this holistic approach to gaming and to health that you're integrating over at Vexed, and I'm wondering if we can take a slice of that pie and expand it. What do you think is the piece that you've integrated at Vexed that more teams around the world could learn?
非学うまっ。フナティックとのクリップ。
Sleep schedules. Honestly, like keeping your players like give them, make sure that they get like their 7 to 8 hours a day or a night, you know, and actually like sleeping regular hours. I think it can be kind of detrimental to your health if you stay up late and you grind and you're going to bed at like 8 o'clock in the morning and then like waking up at 4. That really messes with
Genesis eSports?
Your circadian rhythm, like the homeostasis that you got going on. Introduces a lot of stress and stuff like that.
レディアンが2位か。
And I think that, like, yeah, that's probably like the biggest thing is like if you're working with players, like make sure they're getting good sleep.
Genesis
But,
なんだ。
another thing I guess is to just provide like hydration and stuff like that. Like inform players on like best practices of like, you know, like, hey, listen, drinking an energy drink is not necessarily, it's hydration, but it's not like hydration at like 9 o'clock at night. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's best to just stick with like water. But then we also delve into like healthy eating habits.
味噌タンクさんとかとか。
Whether, you know, like maybe it's a bad habit that you stay up late and you're playing video games and stuff like that.
シンク
Just
ちゃ
kind
ん。
of like reining that in and
味噌タンクさん、ネムさんと
to
か。
reintroduce like good habits and good playing times and good health and you know, drinking water and, you know, not
最後の試合で大量キルチャンピオンなんか。
you know, 1 a.m. that kind of stuff. But yeah, like sleep is probably like the biggest thing that like I want the guys and every player to like really focus on, because I think that like that's just kind of like how you start and end your day, and it's probably like the most important time that you spend when you're not awake.
A quick follow-up on that, actually. I mean, talking about sleep, I've seen a little bit of discussion recently about optimizing your sleep specifically for ALGS match days, and it's something that teams, players have been discussing. What's been the best solution for you in terms of where the ALGS lines up in your players' days?
So like my players are European, so it lines up in the evening, so that's good for them, and our scrims have traditionally been in the evening around the same exact time. I would say that like it's more into like LAN that we really kind of like we're talking about sleeping habits, is because the time like going up into LAN was like really, really important, and then on top of that the players were traveling. Of course our players are European, so like they didn't have that much of an issue, but I know like other teams, like the whole transition going in like 4 days, maybe 2-3 days even before LAN, and then just expecting to show up from across the world and play to your best, I think that can be kind of difficult. So I know we gave our players like a few extra days, and we sent them to bed, you know, from boot camp every single night at like the same time, and ensure that, you know, like we weren't staying up late. But at the same time, I tried to do like some sleep tracking, use like the technology like phones and stuff and apps that I've introduced.
めっちゃ喋るやん。
Like them like mark
え？
down the times that they're sleeping.
長ない？
Whether they like stick with it or not, it's really good to know that, you know, like they understand like the sleep habits are good and that they're kind of tracking it and taking accountability of it. So.
Hey man, it honestly incredibly impressive there, because it's something that usually goes unsaid in the work that lies behind some of these teams. So, keep it up, keep that next order from McDonald's away from Tyler's hands. The Dr. Pepper
Oh my gosh,
can stay on the sidelines.
The Dr. Pepper, it's crazy, yeah.
I know
Tyler
it's
alone,
tough.
you know, he's hard work.
Trust me, I've definitely heard and seen it on the timeline here. But I know your role, it expands past that, Loopy. You're not just the health guru here. And Vex's performance has been absolutely a success coming into the split. But at the very start of it, things had changed. We got to talk to Tyler, of course, and Matafe, who really said he wanted to evolve the direction and play style of this team. I know you play a pivotal role in those decisions and how they transpire. So I want to hear from you. How did you help Vex put themselves in the mental, especially after playoffs and especially going into a new era?
Yeah. So like I guess the first thing is like at LAN, like we're the lead up to LAN. I didn't want to make any changes. Just a couple of like kind of like minor changes. And that was simply because of the time limit that we had. But in the back burner, like I gave them all the information about like what I wanted the team to do in the future and the split coming with the new changes, the update. So yeah, like I played a big role in that simply because watching these guys from a different team, like I saw like how the edge play style primarily like led them into a lot of high risk scenarios where they couldn't essentially come out of. And I really wanted to reduce the risk and get the guys to end game scenarios because I knew that they could fight, right? It's not a question of whether or not this team can fight and if they have like good mechanics. It's more of like them getting to the positions and to the end game to actually win the game, which means that they're transitioning from like playing for KP or playing for like a big game here and there to playing to win every single game. And that's kind of like the mentality that we've put forward. And we've stopped like focusing on like the meta, I guess, and more so like putting ourselves on legends that one, we're comfortable playing, and two, that we're like more able to like be creative with, I guess, and kind of like fight back against some of the meta.
YouTube 見てた。
Before they were playing like 3
Fnatic
legends
の試合見てた。
but now I think everybody can play like 4 legends each. So it's like everybody is very comfortable on multiple legends. So.
And that's exactly what you need to have happen, you know, going into Split 2 playoffs. Yeah, I know Zephyr does what Zephyr does, bro. It be like that sometimes, but that's immensely accurate. You're doing a great job over there. And before we let you go, we're going to run the final circle. I want to hear your thoughts kind of when you're watching this, how you would approach it and maybe
YOASOBI さんのアイドル3550万再生。
This is your show.
11日で。
Yeah, absolutely. I see this cluster right here in Cascades, and I think every team that was there probably understood that this was going to happen, so they were trying to get into a good position to clean up as the zone was going in.
早く1億再生いってほしいわ。
Vortex, like really early, they realized maybe not where the zone was going, but how it was going to pull, and they decided to.
マジアイドルクソハマってるからな。俺も。
I think that was just a really good play because as you can see as the zone pulls in, like all these teams have to basically
強っ。
walk into
エフェクト。
That's kind of like something that like I emphasize is like putting yourself in.
これエフェクトめっちゃ行き過ぎたんだね。いると思わなかったのか。
As predictable as other storm point zones.
まあナイス2位だね。でもこれは。最高1位最悪。最高1位でまあ2位はまあ2番目にね。
Like I think it's really smart that if you know that you're not gonna have to fight everybody, like clearing out your sides and clearing out the teams that are around you, so you can just face the teams that are gonna come at you because of the zone. I just wanted to highlight that. Vortex. The same with Kella and V2. Those are some of the teams that are down on the bottom of the leaderboards right now, but they're actually absolutely performing today. So that's like really exciting to see that. See is maybe a little bit of a shakeup and scare some of the other teams that are, you know, looking to get ahead of us right now.
I love that you bring that up because I was looking at that immediately. You know, Maestro 16th place on the last B versus C matchup. V2 had 8th, of course, the last time we saw them. You're right, they're at that bottom of the leaderboard in the EMEA region. Do you think this shakeup, do you think there's anything attributable to that?
ルビーの生前
I don't think there's anything necessarily attributable to that. I would say that these teams are teams that have a
やばいなんか暖房つけたら暑いんだけど寒くて暖房つけたって俺さっき
and I'm sure a lot of teams don't want to
あれどこだ
go through challenger circuit again. So like right now I'm sure you're seeing a lot of energy and a lot of motivation to not get relegated and potentially put themselves into a position to be in the next pro league.
That's true. That is the goal. Not get relegated. Not only is that dream the split
YOASOBI
two
の
playoffs,
曲
but
名
not getting
知らね
relegated is a big one. We were talking about that a lot in the pre-show.
わかんねえ
Thank you so much, Loopy, for joining us here on the broadcast today. Hate to see you go. Hopefully we can have you back again soon.
YOASOBI が好きってわけじゃないん
I'm
だよね
sure
別
we'll see
に
you at Split 2 playoffs. We can run it back, have some good conversations. But That's something that's interesting to talk about, right? You can get relegated to Challenger Circuit in the Pro League qualifiers, or you could have your hands at trying to get into Pro League. Maybe you're new to Apex Comp and you want to make something happen. Throw your hands in the mix with some of this. We have registration opening May 2nd for the May 27th Challenger Circuit 3. Maybe you just want to dabble a little bit, get a little bit comp Apex experience ahead of year 4. Now I just made up a new word. I'm not even gonna call it comp Apex. It's Compex. Okay, guys? I hear you laughing, Dia. It's Compex.
If you want to see what that Compex experience might look like, we've also got the final stream coming on tomorrow for both EMEA and North America. Zephyr and I already know are going to be covering all the EMEA actions, so you can check that out, as those will be the streams that are happening tomorrow, and you'll get to see the finals and what it looks like to attempt to qualify into the Pro League.
Yeah, it's really challenging, and it's interesting because you'll see a lot of teams that have already had Pro League experience that maybe they want to go hone in on something. I can think of some people that are like, hey, you know, maybe I don't want to focus on being a fragger. I actually want to practice my IGL skills, so I'm going to step away, form my own Challenger Secret team, and learn all the IGL realm. So that is a lot of what we've seen, but the finals can get really wild. But here's the deal. I mean, I sent Dia away last time. I think I'm going to kick Zephyr to the curb now for game number 4, and I'm going to still Dia, and we're going to cast this one. So go enjoy your break, grab some snacks, maybe some hydration for yourself. Loopy said it's really important, but Dia, match number 4. We are heading on over to World's Edge.
Yes, we are, and I really like World's Edge. I'm excited to see how it plays out with these teams, because already Stormpoint started off really, really aggressive. Teams are clearly ready to risk it all in order for a chance to qualify for LAN, to keep themselves out of relegation, and I'm expecting that to translate as we jump forward into a new map. So can't wait to get it going, as already teams are starting to pile in, lobbies are going, and that means that we get to see how this all plays out. Or I dare say I'm expecting more Caustic, if anything.
Ooh, Caustic. I mean, that's interesting. We got Kella Gaming, your match 1 winners, V2, and then more importantly, Vortex as well. A lot of interesting names that have a lot to play for here in this series. And now for the teams that maybe aren't where they want to be on the leaderboard for the day, they have to step things up going into World's Edge. And one team in particular that we've been looking at a lot, Aurora. They've had the biggest question mark. A lot of teams have been talking about that, not even just in the EMEA region. It's kind of that, like, I wouldn't say we're going to go with the what's happened, because I feel like a lot of teams are running into issues here in Season 2, whether it's the current meta, it's adapting to some things. But I will say, I want to shout out Aurora for putting out content pieces on YouTube with English subtitles, because I have a language barrier when it comes to learning out a lot about that. And, you know, Ranches himself said he prefers World's Edge better, so I guess we've got to see what's going to happen here, Dia.
Seems like they're gonna find the fight up against Maestro. It's a pretty nice one to take, as they got the uneven drop, but with Rugby also going down, it's time for Maestro to head for the hills. You're not getting this revive.
Pathfinder Watson,
Pathfinder of all legends, has chosen to whip it out here, and fortunately enough has the movement to get away if needed.
しかも7位だし。パスフワとバンク。
This is paining me because I can't even say that I read it. I have it tabbed to
いいね。いろんな構成があったから面白いけどね。
Tell you all the answers of why they are breaking out the Pathfinder. But now Sonya, the lone Pathfinder in World's Edge, trying to hide from Passion. You can run, but they know exactly where you're heading.
Got some good angles with the Nemesis. See if you can make it up through these zip lines, and it appears that Passion won't be overextending. A wise position from them is out of staging. You want to get as much loot as possible.
どこ見ようかな。KCP 溶岩。CG はラバサイフォンだけど、あんま弱いな。ラバサイフォンってあんま強くないのか？
Okay.
I have 126 sniper on him.
I'm looking.
I don't see anyone in Mirage.
There's nothing.
Take top trials. Someone just went top trials. Oh, you take top trials. He's dropping off. He's gonna take Dildo.
No, he's...
Take Dildo. Take. I fucked up. I gotta fly back. Take. Go left, Sane.
Yeah, I have to run underneath them. Wait.
I just fucked my flight, dude.
あら。ミスっちゃったジャンプ。
Yes, that's countdown. You just keep running inside trials, maybe. Or go Dildo. Dildo is free because top trials is Swinny.
Give me audio. No, they took Dildo. I'm inside trials for free.
I'm coming inside.
I can take top trials, I think.
Yeah, it looks free from the when I.
Who took dildo? Who took dildo?
Don't know.
Swinny did.
Can I scan first thing?
Yes, scan. I'm waiting for your scan anyway.
Yeah, it looks
It's
free,
a
looks free.
Horizon team and dildo though.
Then Swinny's playing Horizon then?
We're fine on high.
リレンした
Listen,
か
I'm 410 and 126 sniper ammo for charge rifle, okay? Take this if you need.
I'm 2-2.
なんかなんもなさそうだから公式見よ
They're gonna need to make use.
う。はいはいはい。いや、これは E6 のとこいいね。ちゃう上だね。どっちによるかな。スカイフックがいるか、視点がいるか。
That's going to be rather challenging. I feel like we just saw Alpha Draft potentially go down because it's, oh, there goes the res off. Shout out to Sabs for being able to recover that. But Horizon is positioning themselves
これ以上中はスカイフック
in
しかいけない
a
ね。
very nice way. I like that. But they need
え、
to make
司令部
sure
取れたの
that they can manage to handle that. But now
え、これでチャーラーやばくね
you know,
?KCP。
going to high ground and getting that charge rifle in
120発で
LOS of E6 to completely
稼ぎ放題じゃん、アマ。
deteriorate their resources. Now that's something that's tough, right? E6 lands trials and they only get to loot this area, which will give you good shields, good bags, maybe a gold knockdown to boot, but you're not going to have a plethora of healing resources here. So if Nasky can utilize the charge rifle and absolutely grief them to a sense, you have to be able to maintain that, and that's going to be tough, yeah.
Yeah, Nasky, with the blue shield as well, has the responsibility of farming this up for his teammates should they choose to trade out later. Hitting purple now, it is about picking up as much HP as you can for this end game, and that's what Pioneers are playing for. They're not looking for the second-to-second plays, but instead absolutely focusing on 10, 15 minutes out from now, when eventually they're going to have to drop down from trials and preparing themselves for a play like that. Perhaps a little overextension. Zane and Nasky seek a play that truly doesn't exist as J-Lings have pushed all the way inside and have themselves yet another skirmish to contend with. It's a great generator to keep J-Lings, but it's temporary safety as they're flanked.
Yeah, you think about the Jenny coming out
お互いシェルト。
HP for the shields, and it's going to eat up any ordnance
ジェリング
that
優勢だな、これは。
comes their way. And you can see that Arcstar immediately sucked up, and Nag's going to push in and completely cuts the wings off of Yolu. Now with that opening knock, this gives J-Lings the advantage, and they can kind of just heal. Nags will have to get some shields before he can go back in, but this is Noises and JMW's time to kind of shine and encompass, putting damage down so they can focus on healing.
It's an ingenious way to deal with the situation, but they're
だっ
not
て
the
ファイヤー
only
ビー
ones
バー
fighting.
とやってんだけど。
Нет, один упал, go down, на мне. Вот это, катализ, опять Кирилл. Лучше, все, без.
で、ファイヤービーバーズマジファイトいっちゃってんじゃないマジで。
Принимай.
Нет, скатываемся, я могу скатиться.
Скатываюсь.
Все, убегите, просто заберете потом. Они очень расплитаны, просто заберешь потом, Кирилл, беги. Это два склада пиздит, нет? Нет, это один, они просто пиздец расплитаны. А сейчас это дос, у меня 8 слотов. Нет. Беги, Кирилл.
Скатывайтесь? Да это два склада.
Беги.
まずこのチームやばいな。
Вы уверены?
ヤンキーやな。
Да, беги, к тебе идут. Просто давай вдвоем умрем, вот тут Лёва где-то.
Давай. Вот в этих домах уже.
すげえ。
They were disengaging.
めっ
We
ちゃファイト仕掛けるやん。
They weren't even able to get the banner from Yolu.
And it's a risky disengage exactly because of this. We talked about it when they were inside.
うわ、KCP の餌食や。
And you can't very well leave. V2 are forced into a no-win
事故ってるね、V2。これ1位だったチームなのに。
taken down. 17
事故っちゃった。
squads left, and it's the natural conclusion of the engagement we just saw in trials. Danish actually encountering a similar position as they've got to transform themselves in between buildings, finding one already occupied.
Yes, it's kind of interesting. We've had a lot of pop-off moments from Danish on their last match day showing, so I was really excited to see what they were going to bring to the table today. And coming into map number 4 in 18th place with 17 points overall, I feel like this is the game in which they're going to have to turn the tides. But checking in with everyone's favorite Beavers, it's going to be the Fire Beavers. 9 Impulse, last alive.
回収できたら熱いけど、張りそうだな。
Kind of done a negative rotate out into the zone to see if he can finesse himself, maybe bide some time to hope that that team is choosing to rotate and not banner camp, Dia.
Oh, the survey beacon, that's going to be really tough. Now that he knows there's nowhere truly to run but back into the zone, Impulse is going to be hiding for now, but you already know that there's going to be a seer on his tail, and he's got to wait this out, waiting for the med kit to happen. It's not going to be an easy fight, and Kella take out the Fire Beavers. Yet another team near the bottom of the leaderboard that has taken out the Fire Beavers once more as these
Fire Beavers ファイト仕掛けまくって今回渋いぞ。 振られて。
Yo, you say that so politely, but if I'm 9 Impulse there and I'm just trying to get my teammates' banners back and that map room scan comes in and I know there's a seer on that team, I am screaming.
うわ、オーロラ。
It's fine. It's fine.
ここ抑えれるかな。
situation to deal with, and I think that going into that, you know, the survey beacon's right there. There's a good probability that it's happening, and honestly, good play.
出た独特のレイコスマギー。 意味がわからない構成。
disrespect, but certainly a little bit of ego as they try and find situations where other teams aren't performing optimally, where other teams aren't prepared.
ガス置いてなくね？
Kella absolutely are, because people are dialing it in as we approach the end of this season. You're not giving up any space.
ガス置いてなくねこの人。
Haven't given up any strats until
あ、置いてる
now,
わ。
but this game certainly gives us one. The
ちゃんと家に置いてる
composition
わ。
of Wraith, Caustic, and Mad Maggie to be whipped out here.
Look, this is kind of the Aurora of the past that I was really excited to see. Sunset was typically playing a lot of Seer, but now putting him on the Caustic. It's that legend composition that we saw being broke out in Split 1 and a little bit here in Split 2, and the building that they're playing for right now is really beneficial for them. I like it a lot. It gives them a little bit of an edge into that next zone, but unfortunately, no Valks are allowed to survive on any kind of repositionings. Like, you should know that by now. It's Valk ultimates are so and then when you're having a seer on an enemy comp, when you go to hit that res, that immediate cancellation, and heroes are looking highly aggressive, and Loopy said, hey, if people are looking to avoid relegation, nice freaking sentinel shot, bro. What is heroes on today?
Babylon's just playing differently right there, finding the knock out of the sky, then the knock on the ground, but it's got to be a quick reset for them. With the Digis inside the smoke, heroes buy themselves a little bit of time. You combo that with the Seer ult, and their reset goes off without a hitch as Aurora perhaps have found themselves one. Unfortunately, short wall around the outside. You've got to take a moment as Passion to evaluate this, and if I see Caustic Maggie, I tell you what, I'm not pushing.
No, dude, there's no way I want to push inside that building with a Caustic. You know they're utilizing those Nox gas traps to effect. They've already burned through their Dark Veil, expended a lot of the resources, and they had taken a primarily large source of damage there. And so it's very tough, but you can see that Aurora has already repositioned themselves into like kind of crescent moon style area, and you're just having to duck behind boxes, supply bins. It's relatively in the open, but yes, it's in the zone, and now Passion is going to have to push out of that building to get to where Aurora is. And you know, Sunset is going to have to do his best anchoring with those barrels to prevent people from being able to walk up, whether you're nestling them by the trucks, which you can see doing well sourcing that. And if Ranches can utilize the Nemesis there to lay down a lot of damage on Passion before rotating, and this should be an easy cleanup for them, which is something that we need from Aurora. We know they can fight, and honestly, go check out that YouTube content that Aurora is putting out. It was like 120 seconds with Ranches. I learned a lot about him. Man doesn't like spiders or snakes, but I will tell you, if he had an ability to choose between flying or shooting webs out of his hand, he would pick the shooting webs. And as someone right now, I like it.
Looking good. Whether it be their positioning or their choice of superpower, I'm surprised at the fact that he would have chosen despite the fact that he doesn't like spiders.
終わったねこれ、オーロラ。
I thought too. Immediately I was like, huh, man, I don't know if Ranches and I could be friends. But then as soon as he said the web slinging, I was like, that's it. But Passion coming in. They're making a full-on push, but Mad Maggie Ball gonna stun Amaz. This is what Aurora needs, but they have the upper hand in this fight. Cleave goes down, Sunset goes down. So now we look towards Ranches to make the living here for Aurora.
So many ults attempted to be used as this zoning.
これアライアンス来るんじゃないの？
Be the caustic ult, even the
待って、アライアンスこっちでもニューキャッスルなの？マジか。
You can't cancel it. You can't cancel it.
No resing, play slow.
My service. Use nades.
Shield one on you.
One shot, dead.
Nice. Look behind, cat behind.
Yeah.
Breaking their ulti.
Need light, nice.
I'm watching behind.
I'm popping ult, so.
I have gold
Nobody
knock.
behind, nobody behind,
I have
nobody
gold
behind.
knock as well. I have gold knock as well. I have
You
gold
guys
knock as
loot
well.
for now. I'm still watching behind. You guys loot.
Yeah, I'm
No
popping
rush.
ultis right now. Popping ultis.
I have
Behind this
DT.
full clear. Behind this full clear.
Holy fuck, they just inted for us. Please do that more often.
Aurora.
Behind this full clear. Can I loot now? One
Yeah,
to
yeah.
switch.
I'm coming.
They should hard pull back to us, by the way, right?
Yeah. No, it's kind of in the open. It's kind of in the open.
I'm picking
Oh,
the four.
loots, boys.
Yeah, just hold our back. Make sure we
ぽいマップみたい。
I'm just dropping armors right now. Tons of armors though. Tons of armors.
やっぱ赤間なってるな、KCP は。
Care about Cotis.
Yeah.
I'm
You
playing our
guys got nades
closer.
for the Valcotis?
Two nades. I have 8 bats if you guys need.
I'm
I have
playing on
four.
armor swaps.
Listen, I'm in on me as well. We have so much space.
いや、これ、アライアンスいいよ。スカイフック読んなかったらいい、アンチが。
Look for kills.
あ、読んないな。
Yeah, we can look on the
左側だ。これアライアンスいいね。
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Yeah, Valcotis got
飛
no
ん、
nades for these
まあ、
Valcotis.
飛ぶでも何とでもできんだ、俺。
Yeah, we should probably just hold.
飛んでから抜きアウトでもいいし。徒歩きつそうだな、ここは。
Nobody got nades, bro.
I have frag and thermite. Frag and thermite.
いや、徒歩でもいい。
We're in here. We're in here.
Okay, that's
徒歩でよくね？
I can keep
Yeah,
rocking height.
We just need to hold right side. If we can 3P right side, it's huge. But we just gotta like.
その岩入ってるか
We're gonna
ら、
walk in slow from here. We're just gonna fucking.
右に壁焚いて、
Can I play where you are, Kiss?
You have a good. Is it a good effect?
もう右全部弾いて、
Yeah,
We can mirror. We can fuck this.
まあ、
team
左は
up,
チラ
bro.
見
Keep him
せ、チラ見で。左展開が怖いぐらいだから。
Problem is, if this team
あと
goes,
シレン上
if
の
this team walks out, we're fucked. How
チャーラが怖いぐらい。
Left team is
Look at us
better.
looking now, yeah.
Feeling left team is better.
The problem is, if tunnel walks out, we're fucked. That's our. Like,
Left side has so much space. Safe spots. Yeah,
I mean,
left side.
listen,
Way more safe
when,
spots.
yeah, when.
それかまあ
Storm's
前
team
出れるっつって出れるけ
Yellow
ど、
team is gonna fight, and everybody's gonna fight on this side. That gives us a free opportunity for us to go right, okay?
まあ、塔外れるからね、確かに。
Like we're just gonna take the Fiesta. We're gonna take the Fiesta and walk right.
上側をファイトするな。
Here's a take.
これじゃあ左奥取れるくね？
Marcus, if height, if
左奥取るのとこう手前取るのどっちがいいんだろう。
What? Team behind, team behind, team behind.
Okay, we're gonna fight this. Fight. We have to kill this.
I only saw one sit. I only saw one sit.
Back as well. Back
Full
as well.
teams only.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta fight this. We have to fight this. We have to fight this.
こうなるなら、そうだね、ギリギリまで弾いて、バルジャンでもいい。
After bat.
だんだん入れるしな。
What the fuck? I'm one. I'm batting.
You're good. I'm holding you.
Pushing.
Oh, I'm getting tried to from behind.
Yep.
Here comes the. I got a wall
Yeah.
trapped here, boys.
Yeah.
I had to use
Rising.
you.
I'm walling right side. Walling right side.
I like 130. Taking Q. Taking Q. Being cracked.
Come get her, come get her.
もうこれはナイスするツーだ
Yeah,
と
more
思う。
arms up, brother. Careful.
車線にもう一個作ってね。
You're in our back here. You peek on me. Nice.
Slowly, slowly,
We're,
slowly.
yeah, we have to kill this and walk into our spot, okay?
If you get Harazil, just break it. You okay?
They're gonna
The
come.
beam,
Yeah,
beam
they're
me
gonna
on,
come
beam
to
me
us.
on, at the bat.
Bye. It's fine.
You gotta kill the short level though, that's a big threat.
いや、この入気あると地味にいいな。
So much damage!
Looking.
They might swing me here.
No, they're not.
You guys left side.
Batting.
Play headshot. Keep playing headshot. We cover the horizon.
Horizon one.
Nice.
Let me use you. I'm dead.
Far.
いやー、
Use me, Akis. Oh, you're not in zone.
What?
勝ちたかったこのファイトは。
Eventually win. Alliance expire in the zone. Bitfix leave cracked for dead and move on.
I mean, you have
Yeah,
to move
position
so, like,
めっちゃ良かったけどな。
you have to just say, hey, I don't know if we're going to be able to get that res off, so now we're playing our life here for 2. But we were talking pre-broadcast, like, what would that new
シアルトなかった
look like
な。
on Bitfix? This is the first time we're actually getting to see them here on an ALGS match day, and that was to form. That looked
シアルトはもう終わりだったけど
You're
な。
not
だって
going up against
僕中つけて。
someone that's made it to a plethora of lands, that has so much experience. Like, that fight was solid.
Phoenix Legacy going down. We're starting to whittle away at squads that have been here since the beginning. E6, KCP, J-Lings, however, still
うわ、
around,
E6 も
still
余裕や
waiting
ん。
for their positioning to truly pay off. And it has to an
KCP
extent.
J-Link もいいのか。
Have started to roll in.
まあ、KCP はこれバルジャンしかないね。
Squads that are at the top of their game like this. E6
バルジャン
slowly
で
approaching from the north. And
どこ
absolutely
行くか。
in danger as if
見ますか。KCP さん。え ?KCP 死んでない？休憩中ってなってるけど。あ、大丈夫かいるよな。広告流れてんだけど、休憩中ってなって。
7 bullets, and he's going to be looking down at the rest of the team
あ、そっ
because
ちもい
they
るんだ。
don't necessarily have to jump down. Oh, do it. Come on, Nasky. Do it to him
おー、
now.
バロラント始まってる、バロラン
Peek
ト。
your little head. That's exactly what he's thinking. Like, come on,
あー
peek. Okay. And that's okay because he's got 6 more bullets to make this
こ
happen.
れ上入っ
So
てん
again,
じゃん。
GG, go next. Let's hit this next one.
And the nice thing about where Nasky is positioned right now is that there aren't really sight lines from the low ground onto this. Pioneers
奥のパーティーバレちゃんするな、この時間で来ないなら。
only have to take a 3v3 with a Kraber and R99. That's absolutely doable. Pioneers just have to hold on to their position defensively and hopefully not lose Nasky to a drop down. That's the only thing that could really change their game for the worse.
There's nothing worse than when you're playing high ground and you just accidentally fall off and you're like, well, you know, I wasn't really planning on doing that. We've seen that happen time and time again, but this one connects for Nasky, a nice 140, and he's going to be able to sit here.
Yeah, looking.
It's just bang,
bang. Oh. Okay. いいね。2400ダメ。チャーラで超稼いだな。しかもクレーバー来たらこれ熱すぎるな。
Listen, we're gonna play for this rock later, okay? We have to kill the team underneath us. Team underneath us, team inside trials, and team north, okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna drop in a team underneath us at some point. We're gonna catalyst wall over, and then we're gonna play this rock, okay? The team inside and north side can't 3P us because of the fucking, they're like holding each other, okay? Any opening on the team underneath us, and we go insta.
Yep.
Okay.
Shane, scout what we can play, please. I don't know what's oop.
It's out of bounds. It'll push me off.
Is that out of bounds right there?
Yes. What, this?
Yeah.
Yes, it's out of bounds. Right here where I'm standing, I've got return to battle.
You ready? I'm gonna knock one underneath.
Okay.
30 seconds and the ring's close. This guy? 3, 2.
No, this here. I'm just trying to line it up. Right now, I'm crashing.
What's an even?
Dude,
Alright, I'm gonna start shooting. I'm holding.
やばい、ドスが。
Wait. I'm just fucking lagging. Stop packet loss, man. Dude.
This guy here.
Yeah, just shoot whatever. Shoot whatever you need.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you for the Kraber. Move to my angle and you'll get a better look. Trust me.
He's not gonna loot the same box though. I'm looking at here. You ready? Listen. If we don't get an opening, I'm just gonna wall across like that and we go to this. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Wait until later.
Go.
Okay. Yep, coming.
そんな感じで投げんだ。
Oh, yeah, it's really good. Run away on me. Run away.
Looking for you, though. Looking for you.
140.
I'm batting.
140.
うまい。
One more died.
I'm good on me. Bow cracked.
Where can we play? Can we play on you?
I think we push this. We push right.
Push right. In the knockdown.
Coming now.
In the knockdown on me. In the knockdown. Pay for the rest when you can.
Yeah, I will. Well, I gotta play behind him.
My wall is gonna fade soon. I don't know.
Play
You saying?
I'm chilling.
Nice try.
This kid, I want the fuck out this kid on 1080p, bro.
いや、でもよかったな、でも。使い方めっちゃよかった。カタリスト。落下硬直防げんじゃん、あれで。
I got CQ'd, bro. If I don't get CQ'd, I'm chilling.
パイオニアいいね。3位だ。なんでパイオニアって名前なのに KCP なの？よくわかんないんだよな。オーロラ19位。いや、渋い。今回世界大会いけないぞ、これ。オーロラ、マジで。ファイヤービーバーとアライアンス調子良かったけど、今回で一気に微妙になってるな。ボルテックス CGO ってどこだ？ 24位。24位じゃない。24位か。J リングが安定して強いね、ここが。J リング確か試合数3で10位だからな、3なのに。これで3位だったら70ポイントだもん、4試合で。 パイオニアと一緒ぐらいか。パイオニアが、このままの順位でいくと、3位か。3位だと18。18だから、18だから、70、87。5試合で87になるね。ベックスと越すやん、そしたら。やばいな。いや、違うな。アライアンスとファイアビガーズがやばいのか。ファイアビガーズこけてるから、今の感じでいくと、5ポイントしかない。88か。それでも結構1位か2位だな。今日でアライアンスが1位になるか、パイオニアが1位になるか。1位争いも激しいな。なんか、エイパークノースかノーセップかフナーか GO ぐらいしかいないけど、あとファンが。同じぐらいか、でも、1位争いは。でもノーセップは結構ダントツって感じだけど。2U は結構1位争い激しいね。ね、ザインっていうめちゃくちゃ強い人が抜けたのに、いやでも、チェーディングは、強い人が入ってきたから、強い人が抜けて強い人が入ってきたからな。JMW、JMW が元からいたのか？誰が元からいたんだ？ナズはいたけど。ナグズみたいな人。IG の2人が来たのか？ノイセスみたいな人も IG だしな、元。JMW も IG だし、元。わかんねえ。
Finish at the day.
Ooh, I mean, that's a very nice performance there with 18 points, but not to outshine there. Element 6, 12 placement points, 4 eliminations. One of my favorite parts of the listen, and it was like, how many KP do you have? And you just hear kind of go, I have 1! And I'm just like, yes, kinda, you're doing it. I'm so proud of you here in the ALGS. But Pioneers, well played from the top. Nasky with the Kraber grabbing some good points. Heroes, that aggression that we saw early on, netted them 3 KP for a total of 4. Passion doing incredibly well, but it was Fire Beavers and Aurora that kind of, I feel like, had a game cut short for them. Like, it could have been dominating, and that's just been kind of the mantra of FB today. They're just not having one of their best performances to boot, and that's okay, right? Can't win them all. You can't be perfect.
It's got to happen, and I'm sure that we're going to load into game 5 or 6. Somebody's going to get a Kraber, and we're going to be singing Fire Beavers' praises as if none of this happened. Because right now, sitting at 15 points, they still, with a win, can continue to jump up. So, Fire Beavers fans, fear not, for you still have time. For squads like Aurora, however, I do have a few more questions. Because they're continually shifting their comp, because they're continually shifting their roster in an attempt to find success, now that we've entered week 7, or rather match day 7 of the ALGS, they've whipped out the
Twitter 見てたら、五条悟復活したかと思ったのに。呪術廻戦。五条さん早く復活してくれよ。アニメ勢はわかんないと思うけど、封印されてるんですよ、五条悟。獄門教だっけ？早く復活してくれ。今とんでもないことなんだよ、呪術廻戦。カオスなんだよ、状況が。結構絶望。そろそろ五条さん復活してもいいんじゃないのかな。
WD Black, the official storage partner of the Apex Legends Global Series.
でも作者曰く、作者は五条悟嫌いらしいね。確か。なんか知らないけど。理由忘れちゃったな。指何本食べたわかんない。何本だっけ？まあ、でもネタバレしちゃうからよくないな。指何本忘れた。申し訳ない。 アレクシスさん、ハロー。ワンピースもだんだん面白くなってきたね、また。ワンピースはね、あれだよ。黒ひげ海賊団、悪魔の実分かったよ。だんだんとワンピースも真実に迫ってきてるね。多分今のワンピースのとこ終わったら、マジで次世界征服とかじゃない？マジで真相に迫ると思う、ワンピースの。EU 強いけど、あんまり目立ってないチームが今回勝ってますね。だからアライアンス、ファイヤービーバーズ、オーロラとかがあんまり活躍してない。パイオニア J リングが強いですね。エレメント6も。このボルテックス CGO と V2 とかがあんまり活躍しなかったチームが上がってきてる今回。あとケーラゲーミングとか。
Oh man, first of all, you know for a fact that anything towards that northwest is my favorite zone.
ホライゾンユニオンは割と上位だな。
Structure of how E6 played that out is about as good as it gets regarding cerebral and effective decision making.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the way that they navigated that, and we had a lot of teams have
V2
different takes coming into it as well. We so often focus on squads coming from the north.
V2 2位かな。
Trials, and KCP had a decent attempt at dismounting trials as well, which does fell a lot of teams and did ultimately take them down.
I think from them, it was a guarantee right from the get-go, but it's the effective nature of a team who knows they're in a
今のジャンプのアップやばかった。マジ。
from that moment forward. You are gifted success. You better deliver.
You get to sit up there, beautiful catalyst wall on the way down, claimed a lot of lives on the way in. Bitfix and Heroes both approaching from the south make it so difficult to actually play around those positions in World's Edge, but I do like the very different positions that we can get, as that is one of the more unique zones when we pull out into the open. More typically on World's Edge, there are at least some buildings in the end game that you can make use of, and perhaps that's a situation where a team like Aurora, who again, Caustic, Maggie, may be able to find more success. So let's find out, because match number 5 is coming up now.
Once again, these teams, some of the last opportunities that they have here in today's match day, but it isn't the
フランス人ですけどあまり好きじゃない。
This is only technically the second time that they've met, so if they don't come out on top of this one, they have another chance to do so again.
フランスなんだ。V2。
Still a lot of opportunity for these squads, and remember they're getting used to each other once again. We've got another
やばい、腹痛い。声言ってくるかも。アンチは。さあ、アンチは？アンチはどこですか？
Maestro, obviously, you can already tell.
わあ、上だ。調査キャンプや。アクリマタイザーや。あ、またファイトしてるよ。なんか構成変わっとるし。あ、違う、こっちは一緒か。反対側がパスファインダーなの。
I've been really enjoying it recently, but I'll be with triple whites and height. It still seems like on the low ground, the call is to disengage. Maestro effectively win themselves half a POI, a little bit of extra loot, just by sticking to their guns, having taken out 0-0. Passion are unfortunately forced to disengage into landslide.
さっきパスファインダーだったチームはシアバンがなってるね。
Now's my question, where's Phoenix Legacy? This is the team that comes through, and it is still well within their rotational period. You have to wonder where they potentially ended up if they're already gone. Maybe they rotate even faster than I have imagined. Currently at technically the lowest or fastest looting team, but oh, look at that.
Oh, そっちになったか。
They have indeed rotated fast.
It separated Imp though. he is down. He had to take the other choke
そっ
because
ちにな
Passion
るん
came
だ。
in there. Now, granted, it's so early that it really doesn't matter, but they are forced on a slight delay as we do start to
これ
discuss
クリマタイザーじゃない
Northeastern
パン
zone.
チ。
So many of our teams already making their way forward. Vortex, more than happy to have this one gifted, but you can already see J-Lings so quick with it.
Yeah, I'm really appreciating how they play right now because showing up
キョロ
again
選
early
手
to
も
a zone that
LCDF で
does
した
favor people who are able to take
LCDF っ
northern
てどこだ
positions is really beneficial. And with where J-Lings are sat right now, they even have options if this ring starts to
ハー
go
で
a
きたら
little
飛ぶんじゃね
further south to play the rocks outside of Overlook. It's a good position from them.
飛ばない。あ、飛んだ。
Bitfix, however, up on height, have a great position of their own as they start to take a fight. Remembering, of course, that third parties could very well be in the area.
We can obviously see KCP well within that distance there, but I'll tell you what, Passion just can't catch a break. Once again, down to their last remaining member here. It doesn't seem like Bitfix have the tracking underway, and it might be all Skyhook here forward for Passion, but they do catch the tail end of some
マップ
damage
配信っ
there,
て
and it's
APAC
likely
のスだけ
going
な
to
のかな
continued assault.
Yeah, Bitfix can actually chase this for the
うわ、J リングいいとこ入ったな。
Depends what choke they want to try and take. Skyhook completely empty at the moment of most teams who should have rotated in. And Bitfix have the option to choose between a rotation through Skyhook, one that takes them up to the north, or through the choke points by Sniper Tower leading into Fragment. It appears that their rotation is going to take them more directly towards the Grandma's house area and perhaps the survey beacon that lies there, while E6 start to make a push of their own, heading out again towards the north, towards this zone that, as we believe, should be favoring teams that do hold the more northern positions.
I directly look towards where Gaiman Gladiators are right now, or my apologies. No, I said that right. Gaiman
Yeah, you did.
Gladiators. I'm tricking myself. I get used to my other pronunciation. Either way, a strong, solid position for them, J-Lings, and even Eternal. I would predict this one to be more of an eastern pull there, or potentially up towards that kind of hillside that comes away for climate. But you still got to count the POI in, right? It is still such an effective place to play for your early game, even if it is very likely that, especially this side of it, will no longer be available when we do start to discuss Zone 4 further.
なんで LCDF がゲームワードでした。
That Phoenix Legacy and E6 will largely leave each other alone now. It's a tenuous position to coexist from, but one that Phoenix Legacy can manage and hopefully farm for a little bit of damage. That's really their biggest concern at the moment, is making sure that they are not walking into zones 3 and beyond with white shields. As much as you can get done with the Rampage, even the R99 at close distances like this, to give yourself the extra 5 HP bump.
ザインの HP が
for a lot later in the game.
Now KCP, we talked about them coming out of that countdown area.
一旦ね、危ないからね。
and instead take this fight. That building we
ザインそのタイプで。
taken
あ
out and away
あ、
by, I believe, Game and Gladiators here. For them, it's going to be the bridge instead. Still not a
KCP は読めてるよね。
I don't know.
No, I did, yeah.
Is the house taken though? Scan the house, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and check.
I'm
taking this.
It's catalyst spike, but
I need energy.
it's free. No, it's not. It's taken. Okay.
I'm back. I'm holding it.
I'll kill it. On the height, Sear. It's a bad team.
Attack the Sear. I'm backing out.
No audio, no traces, no nothing.
I'm backing out. Listen, we cannot play wall. We cannot play here.
Yeah, I know. It's really fucking.
Can we just run for this? Can we just run for this and pray on a climate test or anything?
Just be ready to use your wall if you need to. Okay.
Yeah. Shut down here.
Yep. Sliding down now.
Scan it though.
It's free. It's free.
Saints, chill with the wall hacks. Like you're so obvious.
ここ行けるんだ。歩いて行けんのか。積極的なら。後ろも何も警戒せずに。まあ、警戒しても意味ないもん。バンガーモクとかないしな。
Dude, you gotta chill with the fucking blatant.
Is that energy ammo spot? I have 112 for Nemesis.
I have 12.
You gotta chill with the racism though.
Okay.
Yo, check if this is free, please.
It's taken.
Can I check?
Team there. There's a team there.
いい場所入ったね、これ。
Yeah, okay.
どっちに。いや、まあでも。
Yeah, it's a garage. Southeast garage. Is it free?
どうだろう。 カスケ右か、線路なんだよな、アンチ。カスケのなんか、コンテナがいっぱいあるとこか、線路なんだよな、多分アンチが。ハーデキ、どここれ。家か。ああ、家か。
No, the other garage is just as cancer. The problem is there's only one team in here, so they like kind of control if they want to fight or not.
いや、誰を見よう。
Last time we saw him, that's gonna be your first team eliminated.
誰を見るのが正解なんだこれは。
But of course, Maestro from early on in this game, happy to now have that KP confirmed.
Surprising to see the way that it's played out until now, and Bitfix do give up a lot of their rotational time, opting to play Edge as a result. They're going to be coming out of Skyhook a lot later than everyone else in the lobby, and again, making their way up north in a similar fashion. Very, very late. As a result, we're starting to craft up already. Get yourself in the best position, and for right now, Mozambique's
アライアンス面白そうだな。やっぱ外だからさ、中だとさ、まあ、そここもっちゃってね。見る側はなんかやっぱ外側の方が面白そうだね。視聴者目線でさ、やっぱ外はさ、なんかこう何かしら起こるじゃん。飛ぶか、ファイトするのかとかアクションが起こるから。中は入ったらさ、もう、次の時決まるまで暇みたいな感じだから、見る側はやっぱ外の方が面白そうだね。やってる側は中の方がいいんだけどね。だからこうやってね、場所をね。いいね、うまいね。ここ入ってなかったらどうしたんだろう。マジアライアンスバルチャンクソうめえからな。いや、これで入気は強いわ。でも投げ物投げられたら終わりだけどね。いや、こういう時できれば入キャッスルってね、プレデターみたいなこと言うけど、コメレターみたいなこと言うけど、入キャッスルちょっと離れたところがいいんだよね。投げ物、入キャウルトの後ろに投げられた時に、壁に貼り付けられたらないんだよ、投げ物。これって。貼り付けてめっちゃ暗いポジだったらもっと前に立てばいいんだよな。コメレターのこと言うけど。これをもうちょい前にすれば、この、アライアンスの後ろの壁に投げ物アークスター貼り付けられても、壁前、ニューキャウルトのに貼り付けば、そんな食らわん。アークスターとか、ちょっとだけ。NA も乱しますよ。はい。なんでまあ見たい方は見てください。エフェクトそう、アライアンス入ったよ。前回の、前回もいたんだけど、ロシア人だから、ビザが取れなくて世界大会行けなかったんで。だからマンデーが助っ人できたね。で、マンデーは、エフェクトに、賞金を半分上げた。っていう男ですね、マンデーは。エフェクトの引っ越し金にあげた。ロシアだから引っ越さなきゃいけなくてみたいな。確か。今日 TSM ないね。そう、X セットとかオプティックとか NRG とかいるけど、TSM は今日出ない。ダークゼロもいるね。うん、やっぱアンチこっちだよね。次はファイアービーバースまた戦ってる。マジこいつは戦うな。今回勝った。漁夫も来ない。マジ初めファイトしてんのファイアービーバースが一番見るわ。うわ、こっから見に行くんだ、ビーコンを。偉いね。これファイアービーバースして見るしかないな。 さあ、どこが空いてるか。俺らもこのコースやるからな。ちょっと参考にするわ、参考に。
Нормально. Нет, не могу сканить. Я не могу сканить.
Вообще никак.
Никак, нет.
Один из вагонов, скорее всего, фри, я думаю, ребят.
これ打たれるの渋いな。
Сканю.
Их пидят.
Вагон распитано. Надо, блядь.
Что, блядь?
Тут, блядь, дом, вот эта хуйня фри, ребят. Вот это, долетим, нет? Или нас...
Да, вагон этот топовый. Слышите, этот вагон супер топовый. Реально с ХГшки валькуемся, забираем вагон.
Потерпите меня, я далеко иду, у меня хилы закончились.
届かなくね、奥は。
Пути кто-то мне мидкит, можешь дать?
Нету.
Или сиренджи, блядь.
У меня один сириндж всего. Я дам тебе
Эти
потом армор.
типы на наших ХГ идут, если что.
Я понимаю.
Они нас, может, кипить будут вот тут.
Надо быстрее.
そこから飛べば届きそう。
Я дам тебе армор, захилишься, да. Я дам тебе армор, хильнешься.
Может, в вагоне тогда уже?
エフェクト強いっすね。
15 секунд.
ずっと強いエフェクト。
Все,
マジで。
Давай сиренджи.
下階ないのかもうこれ。渋。下階食らったらやべえじゃん次。
Давай. Будет, когда прилетим.
И тут, блядь, сейф был, ребят, возможно.
Похуй, вагон лучше, с вагона фраги. Отцепись. Лева, стрейфы, делай, слышишь, как будто ты реально стрейфишься в игре. Они не контрятся.
バスまだいけるな。
Я просто в руму лечу сразу.
Че в дропе, можешь просканить?
Не закрывайте дверь.
Открыл, заходи.
Я сдох.
Бля, меня накнули нахуй.
Сёк.
Сёк вроде.
У кого га?
У меня, наверное.
いや、来ないんじゃないどこもこれは。
Вроде нормально все, ребят.
Я резну, ты что делаешь?
А, окей, давай, окей.
肉ないの渋。
Нету.
Будем с рейнджами хилиться через армор центр.
Нету вообще сюринжи даже.
Я еще раз накнулся, ребят.
Я ресую.
Я ультанул, Кирюх. Я это ультую.
Давай.
Сейчас скину, подожди. На, забирай.
メディキット目の前ある。注射器もある
Я。хаваю.
でかっ。
Тут еще сюринжи. Я сюринжи дам.
熱っ。
Медкит наматываю.
下階ゼロのなった。
Мы просто пока докаварим, все, дефаемся и потом...
ほらやっぱクリマタイザーになった。
Пацаны, слышите, я буду стараться постоянно смоук на эту сторону.
いやこれこうなると荒安くそいいぞ。
Слышишь, Кирюх, послушай, вот тут типы в нашу сторону пойдут.
建物のどっち側になるからな、アンチが。細かいこと言うと。第5アンチがどっちになるからね。
И вот этот дом еще нас, возможно, будет подсасывать.
А, Араясу入ってそう。
Я потом... Слышите, я потом эту решку заберу. Ок?
うわ、これファイアビバスいいな。バスって弱いとこだけど、いいと思う。KCP いつの間にこんなとこ行ってんの？ハーデキたち入ってんのこれ。入ってるわ。次しかもそれ目の前のなんか塔みたいなとこ入ってるから、まあ左右両方切らないとだね。まあ忙しくなると思うから見よう。中の入り方がうまいな、やっぱり。なんか、世界大会で見てるとやっぱり、入り方がうまい。
Этих жгут, Мэгги. На мосту файт сейчас будет. Сюда чего скатывается. Я не приказ.
Я с тобой смотрю, Артур, с двери.
Я показываю.
Можешь открытый.
ムーブがうまいってのかな。
Дверь сломали одну. Я иду за строем.
Валькуется? Я решил. Мэгги у нас сначала.
やっぱオーロラじゃね？
Ну и дают, я службу ставлю.
Это калустик.
Подаем. Пушку дал. Двоим отменил килл.
Пикают с улицы нас пикают с будки. Я стик в них дал. Зайди, я закрою дверь. Зашел. Закрывай.
強っオーロラ。
Блядь, я не в зоне, я сейчас нокнулся. Я резал. Их убили, по-моему. Да. По-моему, да.
Близко никого. А, ну они фиксили.
Дверь закрыта. Правая дверь.
Одно хп там еще.
これやりたくね？さすがに。ナイス。でかい。
Зону чек. 11.
でかいでかい、これ耐えたの。
Сир 70. Они в офтаде играют, я Сиру 70 дал.
Я полутаю чуть-чуть.
Окей. Я хилюсь, я хилюсь.
Они сайднули, они все сайднули за эту хуйню, все втроем.
メディキット欲しい、メディキット。
Пиларом играют.
メディキット持ってないよ。
Сайднуть, я лево нам, сканю слева никого. А слева есть что-то, погоди.
А у нас здесь чилы, погоди.
Да-да-да, там есть. Челы пиздятся справа, будки никто нас не смотрит. Будем агрессировать.
Может справа, может на память просто пойдем спиной, нет?
Давай.
Го.
Пол право крутим.
За эту хуйню.
ファイアビバ近く行ったこれ。
Спину стреляют. Маленькие, пушьте, проходите.
次張り付きできんじゃないだったら。
За эту хуйню хилится.
Надо туда. Молик дал туда. Ульта, банги. Крак, надо пушить. Стан мой.
150.
Ебите.
これは勝てるな。
Достой.
語りると。語りると。
У меня гау.
語りると耐えてくれ。
Под окно открыто, ну ладно.
ないの語りると。
Пытается в окно
Я отгарю.
ナイス。これはでかい。
Справа никого.
Спина тоже никого.
ガチでかい。
Это наше, нахуй.
Упали на крышу челы, которые высовались.
Право смотрите, лево смотрите.
Да, право.
この壁があるうちに
Я ган меняю.
考えないと
Я смотрю
やばいね。
Справа вообще никого. Я спейса возьму, наверное, чуть-чуть.
Давай.
Я спейса возьму.
ダブル QQ。
Может лево почекаешь?
Могу. Окей, играй с этой тачкой, наверное.
無限バッテリー編だ。
80 кодов, пацаны. Слева никого. Слева вообще full free. Вся зона слева free, парни. Вся.
Найс.
メディキットまだ持ってない。
Все челы справа.
メ
Давайте так делаем.
メディキット一生持たない人になってる。
Смотрите, у нас все вот это фришное слева. Нас крыша, правда, трючат, но это...
Армор стриж достаньте.
Ну доставайте, да.
いや、アンチいいよ、アンチいいよ。
Просто надо, чтобы сторона
Хилюсь.
была всё.
Хилю,
Прийти могут только справа. Давайте. Я чисто на инфу.
Я хилю свечи.
Крышу пушат.
Крыша.
Пассиру справа.
Одно хп. У Касла 1 хп было. Смотрим, и биноки будет.
Там
В нашу
разъебали.
сторону.
あれや死んだ。どこ行くの ?KCP は ?KCP 来てる。
Под нас откроется, надо будет
Я
убивать.
могу слева энгл взять. Я, наверное,
KCP も一回守ってんのが強いな。
Хилю еще свич один.
У меня вообще никого слева, парень.
Три свеча.
でも外のハーで来たやつが多分一番勝率高いと思うこれ。どうい
Берите на док, выиграем игру сейчас. Нейдами.
У меня 2 нейды есть.
Крыша. Пикают Леню.
Смотрю со скаутом. Под право не открываюсь.
Я потом сюда под контейнер.
Харза. Дал стан туда.
どっちかがでも張り付きに来たらだるいな。まあ、右かな怖いのは。
Нейды меня дают? Продолжу.
Здесь пикают.
屋上が多分左側降りるからなこれ。
Харза. 90 дал в харзе. Вся карта их смотрит.
右ガチ怖え。
Заканчивается, guys.
Я за саплай перешел.
Тоже. Они тут. Где? Слади.
でも抑えれないな。左行った方がいいな。左行った方がいいなこれ。
Дал нейдов.
Они на кубке.
Большой ем. Я один.
Харза одно.
これキットなくね
Каверте.
キットないよね
Медкита нет.
Справа.
Нас никто не уебывается.
うわほらこれキットないのがつぶら出てるよこれ。痛いよ。
Под эту хуйню играет.
Всех видим. Все 4 склада там, парни.
フェニキ負け。フェニキ負け。
Вот этих расточить мост. Они под нас ёбаются, того крак, ладно, хпчил. Ног, Валька почти.
Слева еще въебываются! Блядь. Чил, затягивай, Батсон. Лёнь, живи. Лёнь, живи. Я к тебе ползу.
きついな。
Plan me.
He's queuing up.
I'm mad kidding.
Oh, I just got landed on by all 3.
I'm just dead, bro. I don't have
うわ
Dude, come on, man! Like, what are you doing in the end game, guys?
もうこれ KC これハーネッツ2じゃね今の試合。コンプリ。エレメント6勝ったね。あれ違うわ。この試合でね、5試合目だ、これ。GG 3位まで伸ばした。ナイス。GG ポジ良かったのにな。いや、悔しいな、これは。挟まりまくったな。どっちも抑えなきゃいけなくて、多分。あれだね。どっちも微妙になっちゃったね。あとやっぱメディキットなかったのきつかったな。カタリストルツうまく炊けなきゃ。エレメント6、2までいった。パイオニア3位。あと1試合だけだから、まあ、GG もいいね。できれば4位ぐらいまで行きたいな、GG は。ここら辺団子だから分かんないな、マジで。5位から13位までだって、6ポイントしかないよ。5位から。団子すぎない ?5 位から13位、6ポイントだよ。たった6ポイントで5位までいけんだよ。やばくね？何があるか分かんないぞ、これ。
Not able to make it into the end game as they had planned. Game and Gladiators had an amazing position to work with, and I think the problem, Zephyr, was that everyone else knew that too.
It was a prime real estate available there, especially in the face of so many catalysts in the end zone, which you'll see here in a moment. We did lose out on J-Lings in Horizon super early on, as they themselves knew how impressive it was here.
確かにこれ、屋上来ないと思ってるもんな。カタリストが多いとプライドいいんだよな。
Those pings were deadly. It was one moment of pure communication, of pure coordination. Send it on this team and we win. E6 absolutely do, to the tune of 11 kills in game number 5, putting themselves at a total of 23 points and taking them up the leaderboards.
Surprisingly, though, a return from our friends from Vortex, coming through from a win earlier today. They shore up just behind that of Gaiman as well. But y'all can see clearly just as well as I, some big names still at the bottom of that leaderboard, especially the likes of J-Lings, who were poised to potentially be walking in a win today.
Yeah, they're sitting right outside of the top 10, and that does severely impact them. Fortunately, the leaderboards had a little bit of wiggle room. J-Lings had been so consistent on Stormpoint that now falling short here means that they just dropped to 5th place. For other teams, however, like Keller, that have continued to slip since game 1, there's not a lot of room left, as Phoenix Legacy had a really good game, and they're on the rise.
Still, I think it is, we have to say it, Vortex at the top of your leaderboards, even in the face of a double win from Element 6. It should go to show you the level of consistency this roster has brought out of nowhere on a reappearance to B versus C.
Yeah, EMEA Match Day 7 has not disappointed, and I got good news for you, Zephyr. It's going to continue giving us games as we're going to come back from a break in just a few minutes with game number 6.
ちょっと出てきます。
WD Black, the official storage partner of the Apex Legends Global Series.
Welcome back, folks. Game 6 was promised, and Game 6 is on the way shortly. As we prepare to jump into it, Zephyr, it's worth remembering that for this match day, it is not just the last game on World's Edge, it is the very last game of the day, and the final opportunity for teams to be overtaking Vortex.
Yeah.
Not a name that I thought we would be singing the praises of when we started it out today, but still not a team that sits above the rest. Only 2 points ahead of Element 6, who have clearly shown when it comes to World's Edge, they are the best roster poised to win.
They are dialed in, truly, and E6 have had 2 incredible zone calls, both of them very northern, as their rotations over from Skyhook have really cashed in quite well. But they're not the only ones that are making early rotations. J-Links dropped off the map last game.
Right.
Yeah, that's the bubble
area straight forward to the power position that we thought was going to be an advantage for teams like Game and Gladiators, who took that one away from not just them, but Fire Beavers and Horizon as well. 3 huge names.
And I was also really impressed by KCP last round. You remember, they had a rotation in to deep climatizer on the low ground that almost ended their game. It's a very risky position to sit in, not a whole lot of ways out, and yet when it really comes down to it, they're exiting climatizer alongside squads like Phoenix Legacy that were thankfully able to farm up enough shields to play.
Maybe they got some swaps there. Maybe they found the damage. Whatever it may be, it's glad to see them on their own reappearance, especially after a strong start at the beginning of our day on Stormpoint. But I'll tell you what, Dia, there's only one match to go. We talk about consistency. We talk about results. Put it behind you. All that matters is here and now, and especially with our standings the way they are, it practically feels like for all the marbles.
I suspect that Loopy would be telling his team the same thing, no matter what's happened throughout the day. You got to try and clear your mind of all this pressure, as it really does mount through the day of ALGS. Playing the game at the top level is incredibly strenuous for these players, and they've been doing really well so far. We once again hit ourselves a contest over by staging. Everyone has to be aware of this. Alliance certainly are. Aurora extending out towards this to see if they can pick up some kills, but the kills are already falling as Passion lose 1-0 again, going down on the immobile Sierra, while Amaze is trying to take a wide swing with a P2020.
Clearly Tax is low, but Rug has found himself in the hands of a nemesis here. Something that will find its damage whether you like it or not. A clear back-end rotation from Horizon to take this one to the low ground as, hey, a purple shield picked up, puts them back in good health. Mind you, hey, Yuki, he's also here.
Yuki 来てる.
Like, hey, are there any spare kills that I can pick up around here? And unfortunately, Maestro can't really focus on defending as they have to take down Amaze. Quick drop by Tax. And it should be just one more member. Maestro in control, keeping their eyes on the approach from, remember, not just Alliance, but Aurora as well, who were scouting this out.
Well, at least right now, they're in an even better position in comparison to what we just saw of that last game. Remember, they only picked up 0-0. This time around, it is a double. Now, granted, Horizon far in a way already starting to make his way out, and I would be incredibly shocked if the recovery on some of those banners ever comes through here. It might just be a final ratting to the day.
なんていうのこれ、KS ウィニー強いと思う。
Seer at the moment is going to make your job as a rat exponentially more difficult. So playing positions that are going to be infrequently rotated through, perhaps like the landslide tunnel, as many teams will choose to
Element 6の IGL でしょ。
be your saving grace, but we'll see how long you're able to survive as the last remaining member of
何歳かわかんないけど。
Meanwhile, Phoenix Legacy, they've started their early quick rotate in right past the cute little fence on the low ground, and that must mean, Zephyr, only one thing, that the zone is pulling us towards the south.
You can already see it on the mini-map. The rotations have come through. Phoenix Legacy being a great litmus test for that, being how quickly they rotate out of landslide. And they don't even care about Maestro as it stands. Meanwhile, Arena Point right alongside them. Will this force them to continue moving back towards that tunnel? I think it does.
Oh, thank God we have a reason. They wouldn't want to lose Imp, though, and they are one shot away from doing so. A well-placed wingman would take out Imp, and it's going to have to be a quick bit of healing on this low ground expenditure of resources. Phoenix Legacy gotta keep putting it in. They don't have time to stop and take these big heals. Just playing it moment by moment. Unfortunately, Maestro will distract a little bit on the squad that was firing at them for staging.
Now, as we do kind of get a little bit of a broader understanding of this zone, it does seem like we'll be kind of more out here towards this area from Harvester down towards Green, or else you wouldn't see Phoenix Legacy make this rotation. If it was back towards Thermal Station, they would have taken that tunnel, set up on those high ground buildings. So I expect to see the majority of our teams directly out here, potentially already set up. You can clearly see some redeploys coming through, so might be right.
Yeah, despite how quickly Phoenix Legacy love to move, the reality is that coming from the north as they are, they're going to be late if it's a southern zone, and this is where squads are really tested. We've seen E6 replicate back-to-back wins when we're pulling up towards the north, when their rotations are pretty darn similar. This time around, E6 are going to have to play a very different game, as with every squad that chooses to approach from that northern side. Notably, E6 still hanging out in Sky Hook, taking their time, rotating slowly and likely straight up playing edge for the first couple rings.
They don't need an explosive game here. The team that lost also in a similar situation. Vortex stuck in now. So both of these teams having to play through from edge alongside even Fire Beavers who are just as
ファイトになるぞこれ。
If I shoot him inside, we can push up.
絶対ファイトするこれ。うわー。
I don't know where I'm getting shot from. I'm gonna cross, okay? Yeah, cross. Going now. I cross successfully.
久々にトッポ食ったけどうめえなトッポやっぱり。
40 here. Yeah, behind you, Hackers. If you guys can take angles, I'm good here. Okay. I'm gonna try. If you can get up to the headless here effect, you can maybe beam them.
けどご飯食いたい。米食いたい。
Got the wall roof? I didn't get him.
Okay, can I get the laser then? I'm getting closer.
カップラーメン食おうかな。
I'm gonna push inside Yuki. He's on door.
さすがに配信中にコンビニ行けないからな。
I'm playing. Just watch me, I'm good.
I'm gonna fall back effect.
Okay. I'm playing slow.
Play slow.
Did I break the door?
Yeah, you broke the door completely. They sealed it again. I got a rampage. I'm gonna break it again. Get close. I'm gonna zero C. Okay?
Yeah.
それか一回配信切って NA になったらまた配信するとか。
Two on the back roof.
割と時間空くよね。
Yeah, one guy on doorway. Stairs. One guy stairs inside.
I'm 90% now. Wait out the filter.
Yep. Devok, stairs, Yuki.
I'm gonna have TP soon, by the way. I'm gonna have TP soon.
これは詰めれないな。ポジ悪いし、敵のシャルトもあるし。一回待った方がいいね。
I have TP now, by the way.
They're all three back there now.
Yeah.
I'm king.
Almost got the valve.
Okay, cancel. I'm setting the corner now. Can you guys push?
Yes, I am.
Pushing.
Did some damage. They're going inside, pushing me. No, yes, there.
Kill one. Nice.
Nice. Place low. Reset.
80.
Flash. He's locked inside. Nice, good shit.
Stabilize.
Fucking pissed off. Good shit.
強っ。ノーダウンやん。
New team in choke. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I'm not looted, by the way.
They're going back, I think.
これダウンしてたら危なかったな。アライアンスファイト強え。
Bro, that was hilarious.
Little
I did like 200 damage. I did 200 and I was like, I bet kill them all. What is that com?
エフェクトが強えやっぱ。
I TP'd on the fucking on the heady here.
Yeah, they thought I was inside, bro, but I was like here, you know, on the other side of the roof.
Alright, let's try
What?
fucking kill more people, bros. Use can do UV now,
Yeah.
Yuki.
Yeah, where's the other box, boys?
It's on the bottom of the door now.
しかもさ、これ、移動の時にピコーンできんじゃん。
Get rid of my fucking. I'm just get rid of them all free.
Take some more sniper ammo. Dropping thermite. Just I'm dropping iron.
I can scan. Hold on. Give me a second. Just fucking. I've just got a load of random shit in my inventory. Alright, I'm going. Scanning.
やべ、なんか白くなってる。
Oh, we're fucking chilling, boys.
グレスクもう配信切ったんだけ
Get
ど。
this team kill later. Can we get them killed now? We just can we just crouch walk up all three? Crouch walk up all three and shoot the guys in the back.
Okay, okay.
Let's just go.
早いっ
We
て
just
言う
crouch
の
walk off, shoot, I'll bang it back, and then we immediately we knock one, we back out because this can go 3P and this can go 3P. We just try to get it down here. Just walk up and try to get it down.
It's not crouch walk, just walk, just walk. Don't ADS because it makes more audio.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ADS. I'm not gonna scan either. In fact, shh, man, you're so loud.
They know, they see knows, he knows. They've seen
40
there.
on him, 40 on him.
I'm going back.
So bros aware.
No, no R9's there, right?
Should be.
Door's clear.
I mean, ping like 50 on them on a rotation.
No, I don't have our nines.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, you can't go for them anyway.
Yeah, I'm running G7 car. It's alright. It's not too bad.
I did the ping like 3.
Remember, guys, we have armor swaps here, okay? So don't run away from it. Play around it.
Put them in a better spot, maybe. So you should use.
Wait, scan you can't? I heard something.
Negative.
Okay,
Nothing,
okay.
nothing close. Nothing close.
Can I
Put
find
a better spot.
A better spot we can put it.
Nah, this is fine. Fine. Should I have saved the fucking UAV, bro? Yeah.
That's fine. We wanted to kill the high gun. That was our goal.
What is that?
I'm looking in care pack.
Can we do the same thing
Вижу,
again,
тут.
maybe just a little bit further away so you can scan?
Падают, падают! Вот тут двое!
またファイトするよ。
Еще сотку дал, еще найдой.
Их сломал, сломал, могу подпустить, двое тут! Один здесь!
Хуяри сильно. Они ультанули меня, я хилюсь.
Я ХГ забрал над ними. Сломал почти еще раз! Сломал,
Никого не
помогает,
станет.
помогает,
Понял, бегу, Лева, живи, живи, главное.
Один снизу, один снизу, один снизу!
Они снизу, ребят.
Я с тобой.
Вот тут!
Я с тобой, Свет.
Бегут
Ой,
вперед,
Лева.
бегут вперед, вперед! Не, я не с вами! Теперь вот тут крак, флеш, одно!
Лучший.
Элементы
Вот здесь,
шикарно.
вот здесь, все, ложись. Да, лаз в канаве, можно добить потом.
Давай Сира добьем.
Давайте зону посмотрим, не? Сетап зоны, блядь, самое главное, не?
Да,
А,
надо
вы добили
будет
бангу?
зачекать. Только это, по-моему, все равно сюда.
Вы добили
Нет?
бангу?
Да,
Не, мне кажется... А, да, мне кажется, кстати, это сюда.
Давай сканите,
Есть
если там
сенсаторы?
пусто, вы полетим туда
Можно
сразу.
я подлутаю секунду? Дайте подлутаться мне. Если чё, сольник сидит внутри вот этой хуйни.
Понял? Бля, я хочу... Подойдешь со мной, Кирюх? Посмотрим.
Подожди.
We should have a free fight.
ハー
We're
レキ
getting
とか入って
further
るか
headers
な
here, I think.
入ってるな。先端が入ってるな。真ん中入ってる。
32 purple on bulk.
Horizon still far left.
One close to
They're getting pushed, they're getting shot in the back now, they're getting shot in the back. One on high gun still. Tier 40 right here.
I'm pushing right.
これ、あとファイアビバースも来んじゃない
I'm gonna zero to this.
Okay.
We killing a high gun?
At the back.
バルちゃんできんのか
I cannot do anything
Looking
about
outside.
it.
See on high gun though, see on high gun, no?
Yeah, we can't do nothing about it, bro. Two teammates are looking over him.
Okay.
Yeah, the Valk is. I'm watching behind for a second.
Where's the Horizon? Did she cross by?
Nobody.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She's over there.
Yeah, nobody close to you at the moment. Yeah, one guy, 75.
Nice.
There's
Can
one
you
guy-
cancel it? Can you cancel it? Can you cancel it?
Cancel-
On high gun, high gun.
I cancelled the wrong guy.
Head
One
on.
HP.
Yeah, I'm pushing. No, I'm getting no audio. No, nice. Face low, face low, face low.
つえ
Bang out it.
Bangle.
I think they're getting shot from behind. I think they're getting shot
Yeah,
from
yeah,
behind.
there. They got, Horizon queued up, Horizon queued away, the left.
I got 3 bats.
Bro, I'm stuttering so bad.
Effect, come to me.
What just happened?
I'm watching chain. Nobody chain.
You first guy?
Effect, take the bat.
Yeah, I got it. He wasn't high.
The
He's
guy
on-
is
he's
on
on
the
me, he's
left
on me,
there.
he's on me.
Yeah, over on you, yeah.
後ろ怖いな、見てない誰も。
Gold helmet, gold helmet.
Looting.
I need that, I need Sir ulti. Nothing behind.
Grab it.
Care on northeast,
And
care
I'm
on
just
northeast. Silent
Another
ulti,
bang
careful, silent ulti. Come back,
I'm
come
going
back, come
back.
back.
I'm in
What's
Tarkus.
going on? Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. Careful tunnel.
Yep.
I need a syringe.
Got it now. Here, take my helmet, Yuki.
Yeah. Good fucking knock.
Good shit effect. I think we can maybe kill tunnel too here. Is that the duo? No,
Smoked here.
It's a Watson team tunnel.
Maybe
Watson's
high ground
great.
Haggis? High ground is free on me.
Yeah, we want
We
high
don't want
ground.
that yet.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't want that yet though.
We're
It's
just
fine.
holding our back out. We're just holding our back out. Careful valcos and stuff.
Yeah.
Like the
just
safe
want
spot
that
back here is huge.
Did this team fully die?
I don't think so. I think
No,
there's a
but
rat
that's
alive.
good. Let them duo and solo around there. That's good.
Guys, listen.
Another box on me.
If nobody comes this side, we kill a team in tunnel. Okay, it's just a Watson team.
Okay.
I don't see anyone at all.
Any auto cells?
It looks completely free.
Any auto cells?
No, I don't see anyone. Okay,
How
listen.
many of us do you guys have?
I have 4.
210.
212.
I don't think anybody's our side at all. We can kill the tunnel team.
Okay.
You guys say play your
Yes,
side. Play your side. Play your
looking.
side. I'm gonna pick my side. I'm gonna try
Tunnel's
tether
deep,
one.
by the way. Tunnel's deep.
Yeah, that's fine. We
Tunnel's
can
deep.
push. Fine, tether. We got close.
Yeah, one guy close, one guy back.
Bang, 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 bang.
45.
Looking.
He's stuck there. I'm needing him. He has to run.
I'm gonna cancel.
You take space.
I
Take
didn't
space.
cancel.
You're
Yeah,
back,
moving
you're
up.
back already.
I got no zero.
Yeah, I don't have
No
digi
digi as well. No digi as
Look at
well.
this.
So-
120 blue. 120 blue.
Don't see him.
On my ping. One guy close right, I think.
No scan as well.
Tether
Slow
one.
down,
Tether one.
guys. We got no digis or anything.
Yeah,
Don't get
they're
flanked
out
right
of
now.
smokes now. They're out of smokes now. That's good.
Okay.
Carry her back. Carry her back.
Yeah,
They're
I'm
out of
watching
smoke.
Yeah, I think we just play hide, bro. Look at the sun.
Yeah, but we kill this guys and then go hide. We have the corner as well. They have no smokes now.
I don't think anyone's behind us.
No, that's what I mean. They have no smokes
Yeah,
left after they smoke, and we kill them.
Yeah. I got zero as well. I can scan
Going
one
up,
here.
going up again.
One close.
Scan him.
Shoot the guy close.
Crack them.
Break the gen.
Break the gen, break the gen.
Yeah, kill the guy.
Gen broken.
Good.
Break the gen
Yeah,
again.
another gen.
64.
Get
right,
that again.
64 purple.
41 wall.
Any nades for this guy?
50, nope.
Dead smoke.
He's in the tether, Jenny. Open.
Can't get him.
No angle.
Cancel him.
Scan him again.
Running, 45 cracked.
No angle.
No angle.
Alright, take high ground.
It's a blind zero.
Fuck this, get out.
Oh, shit.
Fuck this and get
Wait,
out.
they
They
left.
ran away.
At the left, left.
Yeah.
No, they're here.
Guys, take high ground.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Come here.
これ下がれるの偉いな
Too。long. Just watch our back, Yuki. I'm playing forward.
Okay.
Hey, on high ground.
Come here.
It's a different team, I'm pretty sure.
I do not have
Yeah,
うわエレメントチェック死んだ。
They're fucked up.
just-
We're in.
just-
We're in.
Look right side, Yuki.
I'm
Make
watching
sure nobody
behind.
on right.
I got scan. I have no DT.
Yeah, I have no DD too.
No DT
Keep
as well.
working that
Yeah,
team.
what's
Keep
that
working that team.
I have no nades.
No nades either. Other one.
I have my Q1, we need to push.
I'm just watching our back for the last end.
We got ping ulted.
It's fine.
It's from the tunnel. It's from the tunnel.
I scan somebody
It's
behind.
good. We should push off that. No, this one right. This one
Okay,
right.
carry right,
another
carry
bang
right. Just hold out. We're safe on me.
Okay.
Safe on me. Just hold everything. We're safe in the back corner.
Nobody behind. They're gonna fight each other, right?
Yeah. Maybe. They should not be in though. They should just be in the open.
My guy's up there.
Okay.
Nobody right. We need to fight this.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to try and kill
I
them.
gotta pop back. I'm gonna pop back first.
They got zeroed.
Popping the back.
They're nading careful.
Just Simon,
I can't see shit. I can't see shit.
Slow. I'm looking at
I'm
you.
against one on the
They're trying to.
fucking.
Stay, Yuki. Stay. Come here, Fake.
I am.
I'm gonna TP you back.
They have no Q.
I got cracks, bro. This
It's
is
fine.
bad,
Just
I
hold.
got
Just
cracks.
hold.
Okay.
We're fine. They can't push. Just hold.
Grenade.
They can't push
You
because
good,
of our
you
team.
good. Resin.
I'm trying. I gotta punch him behind the corner first.
Resin, I'm holding hard. You good.
I'm 1-4.
2-8.
I'm 0-12. I got a Phoenix.
Fine. Just heal. Alright, take the
I'm gonna
Phoenix.
take it.
でかい、タレタン。
We're probably just gonna have to Valkyrie if we can't kill this team. We
It's
kill
two
this team,
teams,
Margo?
Wait, I think high ground team.
They're still
no,
there.
They're still there. All three of them is in that corner. Look at that.
How are they not getting shot, bro?
What if we go for this, bro?
Yeah, we have to Valkyrie. Yeah, we can take the top rock. We can take the top rock for Valkyrie.
それ足引っ張るだけだからバルキリールとか。
They have to fight each other though.
We're just Valkyrie. It's safer. Can you care about all the clears? You might have to do it for me.
I need
like
one
here.
back. Give me one back. Give me one back.
I'm 2-7 here.
Dropping 60 heavy. I'm looking the height if they're still out there.
Get ready, we have to back up here.
Just don't take damage, bro.
We can back up for me, baby.
We can do it from me, we can do it from me.
Let's go.
Careful, don't put me outside here.
Try to take high ground then.
They're fighting on it.
Spam ping.
Yeah, high ground.
Yeah, up here.
Yeah. Play the corner here. Shoot across the guy, solo.
Super safe on me.
Yeah, super safe.
Super safe on me as well.
Just gotta heal.
I'm one back.
Just crouch and heal. Crouch.
安全なのか、ここは。すげえ渋そう。
Just hold climb up.
ここ安全なんだ。
We can kill the team on the north side. Soon.
あ、直しきれるの
Get
か。
a log area.
すごいな、これは。これ成功するのすごいわ。
I almost cracked another.
Okay, can we do anything? Can you cancel it?
Can you kill below? Can you kill below then?
120 on there.
Kill below. I'm dropping.
You drop, okay.
1 HP, cracked out. Catalyst.
Go on.
I'm staying up here.
Yeah. Other team fight on the roof. I got him out.
Another side, northwest.
On high ground.
これはうまいわ。
50 on 1.
Kill bang one.
I kill one here as well.
He's forcing me.
I can't.
Nice. Play me.
Hold me. 1 HP Yuki. Careful.
No, that's
Oh
right.
man.
Fuck, they both won. Oh my god.
GG もこれ死んだか？死んだね。みんな死んじゃった。オーロラこれ来た。うわ、Jリングつんよここ。
This is like the picture perfect place for both Eternal and J-Links, and I can't help but look at this and be envious of J-Links because their height is wonderful with so many squads that are going to have to move in. A big threat to them, of course, Horizon off to the side, and we'll see what they're able to do about it as zones starting to close in. J-Links control everything.
They've got themselves a nice pull that lies just out and ahead. So many of these teams will come out from the woodworks and they may be able to put damage down. Nags on that off angle, taking damage, might have to pull away, clearly scanned out. Push from above, the coverage from noises.
Big damage.
Laser precision from J-Links, knowing that they just have to hold out Horizon Union. Nags is able to recover, albeit barely, and J-Links continue to thrive on the high ground. Urban doing his best to retain the position for his squad is unable to as they fall. Aurora still in this, but Horizon Union gone. 3 squads left, and Eternal and J-Links aren't going anywhere.
J-Links need the win. They need the win to come out on top today, but their height has finally petered out. JMW to make that first move, but it's right into the
Eternal.
They're already there.
弾かれた。
Who plays there? The instant drop caught them so
off guard. Aurora
want to make this push, but only have 2 members to do so. Yet they pull it off. Aurora finding the win in Game 6 when they needed it the most.
A final success for a team that has been in the roughest angle.
オーロラ12ポイントから稼いだんじゃない？
Caustic Wraith and Mad Maggie there. We got to pick up the tail end of their wipe on game in Gladiators before very slowly reducing themselves to an absolute
でも13位か。
just
まあまあまあ。
waiting for that height to no longer be
うわ、
available.
J リング45。
knew it, we called it. Tiff
アライアンスも6位までいったな。うわ、これ40ポイント3チームいるよ。マジ？
And I ask you now, was that it? Did they show us the dream team in Game 6?
It's what I
IRB バーの15位だ。
Like I've been waiting to witness
1ポイント差やこれ。マジか。ボルデックス。
If I'm not mistaken, you know, they were dropping into Harvester. It was relatively that center positioning for them from the get-go.
すごい団子だなこの試合。
zone that we had on Stormpoint. I was like, you know, they were poised from the start.
45、41、41、40だよ。やばくないこれ。 1ポイントで2ポイント違うだけで4位になれるんだこれ。
I'm chilling, bro. That was everything I wanted.
8位から4位。ここもすげえ団子だし、15位から12位までも。やばいな、これ。
Their positioning was really good and very well executed in an endgame scenario.
I usually don't love to bring up the carts there because typically they get choked out, but their movement forward was something that guaranteed that they got to exist one moment longer. Now, granted,
これもだいぶえぐいけどね、この今日のさ、昨日の APAC のせい、6位が SBI52 ポイントでさ、7位 NEXT31 ポイントだよ。21ポイントも差なんだよ、6位と7位で。このトップ6がやばい。だから SBI 以外は多分順位ポイントでほぼ稼いでる。順位ポイントで半分は稼いでるね。SBI だけはなんかとてつもないけど、キルだけで。ミケさん21キルだよ。ミケ無双やん、これ。
I mean, Effect looks like he's literally sitting in a bird's nest with a wingman there. I'm not gonna lie, that's the only thing I'm seeing. But it's tough, right? Especially with this zone, and you have 8 squads at this point playing in this particular area. And you guys called it so impressive. I mean, Yuki drops down, starts hip firing the G7 Scout, which to no avail is one of the most horrendous things you can possibly do. If you at home have ever tried to hip fire the G7 Scout, you know exactly how tantalizing it can be. It's really tough, but well tried there for you.
なんかちゃんとしてるね、でも。ヨーロッパもなんかこの6チームはもうなんか6強だわ、これ。わかるわ。納得この6チームは。意外なのはやっぱオーロラだね。オーロラが振るってないのが意外だね。
We needed to see 5 eliminations, 17 total points, but Eternal had such a strong showing as well. And even with Alliance going out in 7th place, 7 elims, Dia?
Yeah, this was really fantastic from them, and it does, especially in
エレメント6も来るだろうな。
demonstrate how active you can be
あとは分からんな。7チーム確定。ホライズンにも来そうだな。8チーム。あと2チームわからん。
Going down in 17th as Element 6 also fell early despite some really good positioning.
I'll tell you what, this is
oh, I mean, sorry, Zephyr.
Clearly gonna now affect the
NA まで1時間あるでしょ。
albeit they still stand among the rest. Wow. Could have changed was available.
休憩しようかな。
Just a moment longer. I
7時まで。
They fell, and I believe 12th or 13th, 10th was all they needed just to tie it off with.
なんか寝違えてるせいか頭痛くなってきた。
Tiebreaker between the two.
I mean, it's really well done. You think they're a bubble team. They came into this match day tied in 13th place after 3 match days. Now, granted, Gaming Gladiators also only had 3 match days prior to today. So you have to think you're looking at split 2 playoffs. You want to break into that top 10 and solidify your position. And there's a solid showing, a 2nd place overall on the day. Granted, you were going for first, and that's a heartbreak right there. That 1 point we always talk about is the biggest differential, and I can think back to like APAC South. They've already solidified their top 20 for regional finals. It was a 1 point differential between 20th and 21st place.
It's really quite terrifying when you consider that the margins can be that thin, and in they come. The standings for the season as all of a sudden Group C starts to creep up there. We saw at the beginning of the day J-Ling sitting in that 10th place spot. They've climbed up to 6th. Element 6 jumped multiple positions from 14th all the way to 9th now, in a position to qualify themselves for the playoffs if they can hold on to it. And as people playing out of Group C, they've got a really good chance.
I mean, that's solid. That's exactly what you need. Now let's jump down to the 11th through 20th. You know, Aurora came into today. They were sitting in the 20th place. They moved up to 19th. So they want to avoid relegation and kind of are in damage control at this point. Now, granted, Group C, they do have 2 more match days to withstand. So you see the teams that are in Group A.
大体やっぱボーダー同じぐらいやな、みんな。
Grounds to cover, but Game and Gladiators,
みんな同じぐらい、ボー
had
ダ
a
ー。
chance today to make a play to solidify themselves in the top 10.
あ、もうこれ終わってんじゃん、ここ SA。SA は5チームで、9位が、9位79ポイントしかないんだけど。6試合終わって。まあ、ここはちょっと一方的すぎるな、上が。上が一方的すぎるわ。参考になんない。でもこっちも79しかないんだけど。これも一方的すぎるんだよな、上が。もうちょい上がるんだよな、多分エイパックノースは。これ6試合だからな。もう1試合あるからな。マジで多分91回いかないからと思うな。9位ボーダー。お、ひよこ先生、ありがとうございます。そうだね、尻上がりはしたくないけど、尻上がりで強くなるから頑張ります。ジムキンさん、おはようございます。そうさ、NA まで長いからさ、また時間来たら配信しようかな。じゃあ一旦配信終わります。また7時前に配信します。はい。7時前にね。7時から NA だから。じゃあ一旦終わります。お疲れ様です。